Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, everybody. And welcome on back to a little randomized perfection. I struggled through some internet troubles before the stream began, but I think we're stable and good now. My internet was out for like an hour and a half or something like that. But it's back now. I did all the troubleshooting stuff. I got it back. I've managed to navigate all the packets and the fiber optic cables to arrive live on your monitor or television screen right now. How are y'all doing? Your computer was muted? After everything I did to get there, your computer is muted? That's understandable. Good to see everybody. Hope y'all have had a good couple of days. I've had a good couple of days. I mean, honestly, I'm looking forward to these next couple of days, like today and tomorrow, because they're my first days off from my other job in quite a while. Like I worked 7 out of the last 8 days, relatively long shifts on every single one of those days. It's been a bit much. It's been a bit overwhelming, but I'm happy to be here streaming, recharge, rejuvenate a little bit with all of you. And I've got the 2 days off, so I'm looking forward to that. Hollis, hello. Nice to be here a bit earlier than last time. Can you... Wait. Oh, no. Oh, oh no. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Reconnection successful. Hello? Can you hear me? Did I mute? I did not mute. It said, my computer came up with the notification that said OBS disconnected, reconnecting, and then it reconnected 5 seconds later. You hear me? Okay. That's the thing with these internet troubles, like, I don't anticipate it going out, but I didn't anticipate it going out the first time either, so who knows? If I, disappear for any reason, just, spam buffer wheels, I guess, until I get back. But at least you'll know why now. We're experiencing some technical issues on this end. In this case, it might not be YouTube's fault if that happens. It's YouTube's fault oftentimes, but it might not be that I reconnected. I can't see chat. Let me refresh all my stuff here. Pop out, chat. Are we live? Are we live? Hello. Hello, can you hear me? Wait, it just went live on my phone. Hold on a second. No, shut up on my phone. I don't want to hear myself talking on my phone. What the heck? It's so quiet on my phone too. Hello, we're back? Are we back? You can hear me. I have survived. I have survived. I don't know. I'm gonna try to ride it out. We're gonna see how stable the internet is throughout, but I can't guarantee anything here. Apparently, I thought once I had reset everything, it would have all been good, but it's not quite so simple at all times, I suppose. I lived, baby. All right, we're good for now. Maybe hit a little F5 refresh as well, just in case, to like resync up with the livest of live streams. Do a quick little refresh just in case you need to, and you might catch up, because I know when I disconnect and reconnect, that can throw off the sync sometimes for me and chat. So, all right. Tried to call Canada's Prime Minister while I was gone. Best of luck. I don't know if you're going to be able to get through, but also don't know if he can do that much for me right now. If you can get to my internet provider, that would probably be a little bit better. Alright. Well, if we're safe to proceed, OBS, internet, everything, I think... no data. Wait, hold on. YouTube's telling me no data, but OBS is telling me I'm cool. I'm all good. Are we no data or are we excellent connection? Hold on. Now it's back to excellent connect. I'm so scared. Chat, I'm scared. Hold me. Help. I need a hug. It all seems good. It's spotty. Excellent connection. You hear me. Now it's good. Hugging tightly. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm trapped in the fiber optic cables. Joja Mart strikes again. Joja Net 2.0. Exclamation point hold. All right. We're gonna try to move forward. We're gonna try to move forward with the stream here. Starting with, before I lose you again, let me share with you. Also, thank you, Jerry Vanderhove. I will pin this, pin our goal message here while I have the opportunity. Love to see it. All right. So I will share with you some fan art, starting with this lovely piece from Practically Procrastinating over on Instagram. Also, I believe Epsilon Aphrodite in the, in whatchamacallit, in YouTube chat. Very, very cute rendition of Beatrix and Pi here. It's so good, right? I love Pi sleeping on her lap. It's the nicest little touch. And you got the little band-aids on the knees. That's like a look straight out of Recess, the cartoon. I really love it. Yeah, the little band-aids are so cute. Very, very nice rendition of Beatrix. Extremely well done. Thank you. The band-aids are everything. So true. It's very nice. Thank you to Epsilon Aphrodite / Practically Procrastinating. Next up, we got this. It's Beatrix. Can we get some B emojis in chat for Beatrix by Annika? Annika, are you Annika Schwede in chat? Or Schwede? Hello? You don't have any platforms to plug, but I respect the art nevertheless. It's very, very sweet. She's so cute. Beatrix. Thank you so much, Annika, for this lovely rendition of Beatrix. Her and her cute gossamer wings. Very, very nice. The color is on point, too. Beatrix, purple is definitely Beatrix's color. If green is Chloe's color, then purple is Beatrix's color. I'm here for that. And last but certainly not least, you got whatever this is from Jelly Oceana. This is how Pada described Argon to me, not sure why. Face reveal? What? How did they get this picture of me? How did they get this picture of me? It's me? I'm just a single atom of Argon in a jar? Flexing my muscles? The muscles are definitely on point. But Argon is a ginger. There's a little bit of red there if you look close. Thank you to Jelly Oceana for creating this. And to Pada for inspiring it. And thank you to all the fan artists who contributed fan art over the past year and a bit. If you'd like to share your own fan art of whatever variety, visual, music, otherwise, !Discord, there's a link to the Discord in the description below the stream. And there's a fan art channel in there. Let us know how you want to be credited, if you want to be credited, and all that lovely good stuff. For now, though, I'm going to go ahead and digress the heck out of here. And, you know, we're almost 10 minutes past due, but that's mostly due to some technical difficulties. So, hopefully understandable. Let's get into some Stardew shenanigans, shall we? To the lovely dulcet tones of Emily Dance. Oh, baby. Such a good song. Speaking of, how's the audio balance today? Again, it's an ever-evolving battle. I played around with the settings. It sounds really good to me. The audio balance on my end sounds good, but it doesn't necessarily mean it sounds good to you. So, quick test. Sounds good to you? You like it like that? Alright, happy to hear it. I just want to make sure you can hear me and that you can hear the music and that, you know, you don't have to strain to hear either, hopefully. Some of the songs might be quieter, some of them might be louder, so we'll play it by ear as we go, as always. But I feel like we're honing in on that exact balance that we need to hit, right? Been binging the VODs after some unfortunate life busyness and decided to catch up on the stream live today as a birthday treat to you. Sahirva, happy birthday. Can we get some birthday cake emojis for Sahirva in chat? Welcome on in. I'm glad to be a part of the birthday celebrations. That's exciting. Hope that your life busyness, you know, tones down a little bit in the near future and that you get to do all the things you want to do. It's awesome. Happy birthday. All right. Let me bring you on in here. Ooh. So, last time we did a heck of a lot of winter foraging. Today, I don't know if I want to keep on going with winter foraging. We made a lot of money from it, but honestly, not as much money. We made like the same amount of money that we would make from just like sleeping that same length of time. Not like in-game time, but like real life time. So it might be better to just go back to our old song and dance of, you know, sleeping, running these machines down here, and all that good stuff. I think a little winter foraging, it was a nice little break, but I'm willing to get back to the traditional grind of our golden clockedness right now. Which tells me that I need to focus on the dates again. So every multiple of 3 is going to be a fruit tree day. We go check the greenhouse. Every Wednesday, we're going to check in on the the casks, to get our goat cheese. And that's the main crux of it right now. We did the root scoot boogie, and now it's time to scoot on to something else. Wickety, I couldn't have phrased it any better myself. Welcome on in. Exclamation point Wickety. Skull Caverns. What are we up to as far as jades go? We're up to 137 jades. I want to get to at least 200 jades to trade for staircases before we go back to Skull Cavern. We might be able to hit that today, depending on how much sleeping we do. No, we're probably not going to do any more winter tilling today, but maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll play it by ear for right now. Hop on out here. We also got to check the mushrooms every single day. That's a never-ending battle. And how's our hay supply doing? We're still looking good. Obviously, we have a lot of hay ready to go in the fridge back at home as well. So, our little convenience fridge. I wish I had a convenience fridge. You know, a fridge that's just like right beside me at all times. I could reach in and grab whatever snackies or drinks that I need to. That'd be pretty good. Eat common mushroom? No, I don't think I will. I will put it in the seed maker, though. And if I'm not going to be winter tilling, then I should sort out my inventory as such. I don't need this or this right now. I'll keep the axe for debris hunting scenarios. I'll put the salads away. Basically, just need all this. I'm also going to grab this and this, because these are consistent products that I gather, so I don't need to put them in the chest every single time. So we'll do it like so, I think. Yeah, that lines up kind of nicely. Well, actually, let's do it like this, because I'm going to be using the mushrooms most often, so having those in between the other two things that I toggle between is probably for the best here. No hose for artifacts. I could rock the hoe for artifact spots and stuff, but I mean, it is tempting, but it's not really that pressing a concern right now. That's normally what I do. I normally have the hoe on me at all times for artifact spots, but at this exact juncture, it doesn't seem like the most pressing of concerns. Artifacts don't sell for that much money, so. What artifact sells for the most money? I want to say it's the strange dolls. I think they sell for like 1,000 each or something like that. That sounds correct to me. But my heart tells me it should be like the gold relics and stuff, like the gold relics or the gold mask. I could very well be wrong on either of those fronts, though. Like, who the heck knows how much artifacts even sell for? Like, who's out here selling artifacts on a consistent enough basis to know that? Yeah, the golden relic would make the most sense, right? But I'm pretty sure treasure chest doesn't count as an artifact. Treasure chest is kind of its own thing. I'm talking specifically about things that you can, like, donate to the museum, more or less. Oh, it's Wednesday today! It is Wednesday, my dudes! Let's go, gather our goat cheese, shall we? Ooh! It looks so good. And we can swap out the goat cheese for more goat cheese. I heard you like goat cheese, so I put some goat cheese in your goat cheese. We don't have quite enough to fill out the casks a second time here. Oh man, 33 iridium quality goat cheese. Can we get some cheese emojis in chat, please? That is beautiful. Then dino eggs. I guess dino eggs, if you count like iridium quality dino eggs, they might be the best bang for your buck. Although, I don't know, does an iridium quality dino egg sell for more than 1,000? Anywhere from 1 gold to 1,000 is just okay. Honestly, pretty true. Once you start superseding the 1,000 gold mark, I think you're in a great spot. All right, lock it in. Lock it, sock it, put it in your pocket. 700 dino. You thought the ornamental fan was busted? The only thing I remember about the ornamental fan is that it tailors into like the wedding veil, I think. That is forever locked in my brain. For one reason or another. It's always going to be locked in there. Alright, put that away. Grab some iridium quality goat milk. Swap these around. Today is greenhouse day. Let's go take advantage of that. Put away this. Yeah. Don't want to do iridium starfruit wine. I could do some iridium starfruit wine. Like, I could put some... I have currently 1 bottle of starfruit wine. I guess I can put it away in a keg and set it and forget it. There's no reason I can't do that. Why not? Let's throw one down in there. You can just do it like one at a time, because we only get like 1 of those a week anyway, so we'll just take it one at a time. I want to save the majority of them for goat cheese, probably, because that's the thing I'm making the most of, like, on a frequent basis that I can still put in the kegs. This year, my secret friend is Penny. I don't know if I'm good. I don't know. I guess Penny's not going to get any gifts this year. That's sad for her, but oh well. I just got to keep on my banana grind. If it was one of my friends, you know, like if it was Sam or Pam, maybe I'd hit up the festival because I would feel bad if I left them hanging. But I don't even know Penny, so like it's not that big of a deal, right? Arabella, welcome on in. Good to see you. All right. 29. All right, we got 30 peaches there. 30 peaches, 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 peaches. Give her a rabbit's foot? I mean, I'm not that cruel. That's just rude. Cheese is your favorite in the casks? I don't think I've ever done cheese in the casks, to be honest with you. To be fair, I don't use casks much in my day-to-day Stardew play. They don't come up all that often in challenge runs in my experience, but when they do, it's always my brain just defaults to putting wine in there and like leaving it for 2 seasons or however long it takes. But I'm kind of here for the cheese grind. It doesn't take that long, so we buffer in a bit. If we're going like turbo buffer mode, then just spam me with like the buffer wheel emoji in chat, and I'll that'll get me to at least pause the game so I can. Why did I shun the 1 mushroom? Because I didn't have inventory space for it, unfortunately. And I think the 3 red mushrooms are worth more than the 1 morel, if I had to take an educated guess. I still don't know how much the mushrooms are like worth, what they're worth in relation to one another. I know common mushroom is the least expensive, and purple mushroom is the most expensive. Beyond that, like morel, red mushroom, and chanterelle. I want to say chanterelle is the most expensive amongst those, followed by red mushroom and then morel. But I do not know for a fact. That's just me guessing based on what their sprites look like, because that's the only information that I can go off the top of my head. All right, continue on here. Magma cap? Well, magma cap is not one we can get in our mushroom cave, so that's a different beast. That is magma cap. Magma cap is probably the most expensive of the mushrooms, right? Even more so than the purple mushroom, because they are exceedingly rare. You have to, like, go way out of your way to find magma caps if you really want them. I should be hitting these seeds as I go by. It's just laziness that compels me not to. Also, wasn't there some debris up here? I can at least clear this out of the way. The stone will stay there for right now as a pillar to the annoyance of debris until we get our gold clock. Chanterelle is the most expensive of the normal mushrooms. That makes sense because it's the biggest. It's got a very wide cap. It is a large shroom. There is mushroom under that mushroom, if you know what I mean. It's also, magma cap is also a great healing item. Very true. Especially getting that guaranteed, like, gold star one, or almost guaranteed gold star one in the, on the Volcano Dwarfs level. You basically get that every single time. As we carry our star fruit to bed. I think the star fruit is worth more if you snuggle with it in your sleep. That's what we're testing right now, is how much does the value of star fruit increase if you give it the snuggle factor. It's got to be at least like 10%, right? Was that a dad joke? The dad jokes are among the best jokes, in my personal opinion. Iridium snuggling, that's what I'm here for. Does anybody or has anybody ever owned a Snuggie? I only know Snuggie as one of those infamous products that appears on like an infomercial at 10 p.m. when you're trying to sneak in an episode of South Park without your parents knowing. Snuggies are great. You had one as a kid. They looked really cozy. Like, it seems like one of those things that's like, you know, infomercial products are notoriously not that great all the time, but Snuggie seems like it would kind of hit the spot if it was, you know, as advertised, which they're not always as advertised, but all right. I might have to make a run back for this mushroom cave. It's a pretty stellar mushroom cave, if I do say so myself. You have 3 Snuggies. Do they still sell Snuggies? Like the original Snuggie, or at least some Snuggie analog? They must, right? It's such a good idea. It's probably a knockoff. That's fair. I mean, as long as it's cozy, I don't care if it's a knockoff. Yeah, it's a blanket with sleeves for anyone who doesn't know what a Snuggie actually is. That's basically the entire gist of it. It's a very snuggly blanket. It's a blanket, except it's pajamas. Did you guys ever have pajama day at school? Or maybe if you're still in school, do you have pajama day? I remember having, like, pajama day one time as a child and never again. It's like weird. It's one of those weird memories, those like very fuzzy, foggy memories. Like, I know pajama day is a thing in a lot of different places where you just wear your pajamas to school, but I only remember doing it like the one time. Maybe we did it more than that, but it was fun though. It's like, in principle, it's a good time. You get to go to school and just be as cozy as you can possibly be. It's so nice. You have a Snuggie, but you prefer the comfy. Isn't that a Pokemon? You have an actual duvet on your couch? Duvets are S-tier blankets for sure. If I were making a blanket tier list, I mean, duvet, it's hard to beat a duvet. All right, we gotta go get more large goat milk for our cheese press here. People wear pajama pants to school on non-pajama day. If it's not against the dress code, then I guess, you know, why wouldn't you, right? It's so cozy. Look at all these seeds. We're gonna have to do a good day of seed cleanup towards the end of winter here by the looks of it. Normally the grass does help with that a little bit, and it probably has helped with it. It's probably not quite as bad as it would be, but it's still noticeably pretty rough. At least they don't grow throughout the winter. That's the one saving grace here. Welcome on in, Oceana. You got new shoes today? That's I need to get new shoes myself, to be honest with you. Ooh, 10 large iridium goat milk. You'll love to see that. Here in Germany, everyone gets their own duvet. Wait, everyone gets their own duvet? It's a rite of passage? Is it like you're born, and then, like, the first thing you do, the nurses bring in your mandatory duvet? That's kind of amazing, if true. I wish duvets were mandatory around here. Wrap the baby up in a duvet. I feel like putting a baby in a duvet is not a smart idea, though. I feel like the duvets are, like, too heavy for a baby. They're not, like, that heavy, but, like, babies are small. Breaking news. Huge if true, babies are small. I don't know, maybe duvets are different where I'm from. I always conflate duvets with relatively, like, modestly heavy blankets. Not the heaviest of heavy. It's not a weighted blanket situation by any means, but it's heavy enough. Are babies just small young people? I learned that the other day, Wickedy. It's crazy. I thought they were like a different species. Like, you look at a baby and you're like, oh, they're so cute. I wish I could be a baby. And then you find out that you were a baby one time and you're like, why didn't anybody tell me this sooner? What the heck, dude? Your BF and you share one of those 2x2 meter duvets from IKEA. But with your ex, we had one person. I am only one person in my bed. I have a duvet, queen-size duvet, and it's great. Some mega bombs. I guess I can put these away in here with my other bombs. You don't remember it? Me neither, so it probably didn't happen, but, like, what if? What if you were a baby? You have one memory of being a baby? I definitely don't have any memories of being a baby. I wish I did. I think that would be interesting to even have, like, a fuzzy, foggy memory, but I don't even have, like, an inkling of a memory. We're good, right? Yeah. Today's Wednesday. Wednesday is cask day. We don't have that much goat cheese this time, but that's to be expected with how much we're sleeping, obviously. I can do some starfruit wine, though. Do a little starfruit wine, do a little more goat cheese. And, of course, the mushrooms. It's cheese day, baby. Ooh. It's so satisfying every time. The purple stars. Alright. And I'll put the wine down next to the other wine cask just for, you know, consistency's sake. Just so I remember. Alright. In you go. Enjoy. You don't think you've ever been a baby? At the age of 6, I was born without a face? Is that one of those situations? The turnover for iridium goat cheese is fantastic. It's I think it's going to be very satisfying once we finally get to sell everything. It's going to be so good. How much more HP plus energy is iridium goat cheese versus gold goat cheese? We can look at that, actually. We can deduce that. Oh, it's also a multiple of 3 day today, so I need to get my fruit trees. I'm just so excited by the prospect of it being Winter Star's Eve. Is that what you think they call it? Winter Star's Eve? Or do you think they got a more fancy name for it in the Stardew world? Because Winter Star's Eve is kind of a mouthful. It makes a lot of sense, obviously. It is the eve of the Feast of the Winter Star. I guess if you wanted to be as technically accurate as possible, you would say Feast of the Winter Star's Eve. Star's Eve? I could see the Star's Eve being a thing. Winter Star's Eve is not like that much of a... It's like just enough of a mouthful to be kind of like inconvenient. But if you're only saying it like around this time of year, then then it's like not that big of a deal, I guess. Feast's Eve? That's got like too many E sounds in it for my liking, though. That's like it just feels like you're saying one big long E intermixed with a few consonants. How about Wednesday, because it's only a one-day festival in Stardew? Fair, it's just today's just another Wednesday. It's just another Wednesday. Maybe it doesn't have to get any more complicated than that. Anyway, happy Winter Star, everybody. Happy Feast of the Winter Star. We're closing in on the end of this year. It's a very exciting time to be here. Let's check. Goat cheese heals 225 and 101 when gold, or 325 and 146 when iridium. That's a pretty huge difference. Happy Eve of the Star. Happy Star Day. There you go. However you want to say it, however you want to designate it, it's a happy day. Get some Christmas trees in chat. Christmas tree emojis, or do they call them Christmas trees in the emoji list, or is it like holiday tree? I don't know. Because I've heard people call them just like holiday trees as well. So that's not specifically just for Christmas. Happy day. Happy day indeed. Gold cheese is always your go-to healing for food in the Skull Caverns. Just like regular gold cheese, like non-goat cheese, is actually really, really good food. Tomorrow's the Feast of the Winter Star. Did you bring a gift for your secret friend, Penny? Oh, tomorrow's the Feast of the Winter Star. Oh, my apologies, Mayor Lewis. I was gonna go and give Penny the greatest gift today, but you're telling me it's tomorrow. I understand. Okay, I'll bring it to her tomorrow. No worries then. Your regular healing is Gold Star Pineapple because tasty. Pineapple... I don't know if I would consider pineapple tastier than cheese, to be honest with you. I feel like pineapple and cheese could go together really well in the right context. Like a little pineapple with melted cheese on top. I'd be here for that. Wait, Mayor Lewis lied to me. It's not the festival day today. It's just a snowy Friday afternoon. Rude. Alright, keep on going here. Tomorrow is our last multiple of 3 day for the entire year, actually. What about pineapple and ham pizza? Among the top 5 pizzas of all time, I would contend. I would never say it's my favorite pizza. I don't think Hawaiian pizza is many people's favorite pizza. But if it is your favorite pizza, then I can understand. I come from a place of understanding. I respect the pineapple on pizza take. And it is pineapple and cheese, you're not wrong. Your favorite pizza is pizza? It's hard to go wrong with pizza. It's hard to miss. Unless you're having, like, you're offered a dessert pizza. Like, if I was, like, having dinner with somebody, and they were like, hey, what do you want for dinner tonight? And I was like, I'm feeling like pizza. And they're like, great, I'll go out and get us pizza. And they come back with one of those, like, chocolate pizzas with, like, vanilla sauce and, like, marshmallows on it. I might give them a little bit of a side eye. I'd probably still enjoy it, but it's, you know, it's not hitting the spot the same way that a normal pizza is. On, like, gingerbread crust or something like that. It's a little bit too sweet, probably. Is there anything covering the plantable areas right now for winter? If not, we might just want to grass starter that entire area so no debris spawns there. You're absolutely right, actually. I should definitely do that. Because last year, I remember... Like, I think right now it's covered by a bunch of dead ancient fruit plants. But once the season rolls over, those plants will disappear, as we learned last year. So I think it is in our best interest to scythe away those plants. And then plant some grass starters there, just to be on the safe side. I don't know for a fact if debris can spawn, like, in that interim. Like, I don't know what happens first, like, the debris spawns or those plants are gotten rid of. I don't know what the game considers before the other, so better safe than sorry, I would say. Also, Museum Grack Reeves, thank you for the 99-cent super sticker. Looking like a diamond in the rough. These common mushrooms are for you. Am I going to buy Speed Grow from Sandy in the new year? I don't think it's worth it, to be honest with you. Especially because most of what we're going to be growing, in fact, all of what we're going to be growing this year is ancient fruit. And Speed Grow would just... It only increases the speed of the first harvest. I don't think it's worthwhile. I don't know if it would maybe give us, like, one extra harvest of ancient fruits. So maybe it is worth it, but I don't know. I'd have to look into the actual statistics of how that works, but my gut tells me don't bother. Let's go refill the hay. Well, actually, I'll do that tomorrow, because I'm going to go out and do a bunch of stuff tomorrow anyway, in preparation for the new year. Alright, today is a big day. Sunday, last day of year 10. Can you believe it? We've officially, starting tomorrow, made it 10 years through the randomizer. This is the end of the 10th year. That's crazy. A decade on Fractured Farm. And look at how far we've come. There's still all these trees. Most of these trees are a decade old, to be honest with you. Which is the crazy part. Alright. What's our silo actually up to right now? 613, that's good enough for now. They weren't quite empty. The silos were getting down there, but they weren't empty. No worries. Thanks for keeping an eye out, Miss Palindrome. But it is one of those things I'm keeping track of in the back of my head as best I can. There's a lot of little moving parts. For how much we're actually just sleeping the days away, there's still a lot of moving parts to keep track of around this farm. A lot of chores to do. Alright, speaking of which, let's actually grab the grass starters so we can take care of business down there. Actually, maybe I shouldn't have filled the hay up today because I'm going to be scything some of the grass starters tomorrow. Because, like, if I'm putting the grass starters on the plantable area, then I would... I'm also going to grab some salads, to be honest with you, because I'm probably going to need to refill energy at some point here. Then I'll need to scythe it away tomorrow, and I'll get some hay out of that, but it's not a big deal. Not the end of the world. I can always, like, bomb the hay out of the thing if I need to. Salads everywhere without a drop of vinaigrette. Saddest of situations. Hello there, Florally Chaotic. Maybe today will be gifted the never before seen 7.5 mil from our dad. I would be so here for that. Oh, chat, do you know what this is? Do you know that maybe this is even better than 7.5 mil from our dad? Do you hear it? It's coming. Get ready for it. Get ready for it. Dude, the kazoo. Kazoom, welcome on in. Oh my gosh. I didn't know how much joy an instrument could bring me until I heard this kazoo, to be honest with you. Like, I've had music, you know, can, like, bring out emotion in me in the past, but I don't know if I've ever had so much sheer unbridled joy as I do when I hear Kazoom. Can we turn it up? Is it quiet or is it just the right volume? Because I don't want it to... It is kind of a long song, so I don't want to turn it up because it'll be loud for quite a while, but if it's too quiet, then I will acquiesce. It's a smidge quiet. Just right. Just the right volume. I'm going to leave it just to be on the safe side, because it is a louder song than usual, so... Don't get me wrong, I'm loving Kazoom, but I don't want it to overwhelm. We are going to plan on planting ancient fruit in the spring. In fact, we've got our seeds all ready to go and everything. All 138 that we're going to need. It's such a good song. I need to go delving through the YouTube audio library for more songs. See if I can find any other bangers. I don't know if anything's going to live up to Kazoom here, but it is a favorite for sure now. Also, I don't think I could ever add another kazoo song to the soundtrack. I think kazoo is one of those instruments you gotta just hear sparingly, otherwise it's gonna wear out its welcome quick. You know what I mean? Kazoos are a bit shrill. That's honestly, yeah, that's part of the point. But what the heck was that? I think that was Pi meowing at the same time as the kazoo went off, and it confused my brain. Alright, I think we're pretty good as far as seeds go, to be honest with you. This is spreading a little bit far. Look, I'm happy to let one mahogany tree stay here as a reminder of what once was, but I'm not going to let you sow your wild seeds too far here. Let's get things under control. I might not need a salad after all, actually. Pi enjoying the music. Pi is vibing for sure. Alright. Wait, am I going to be able to plant grass starters on tilled soil? I cannot plant grass starters on tilled soil. That's kind of a problem, because that means I need to untill all this soil in order to make that plan work. So I think I might just have to leave it as is. And just hope for the best. Like, no debris spawned on our tillable area last time. Ooh, deluxe retaining soil. That could actually come in quite handy in the future. You got a little HelloFresh crate there as well. Yeah, I don't think it's worth, like, going through and individually unhoeing every single one of those spots in order to make that plan work. I think it's better to just kind of pray and maybe take a little bit of mining experience on the chin if we need to. Hopefully we won't need to, though. Stonks on drops. We got some good supply crates in there today, that's for sure. I think this is the first time we've seen the deluxe retaining soil, which actually, I mean, I think it's the first time we could have seen the deluxe retaining soil, because that doesn't appear until you get your house to its, like, maximum upgrade potential, right? Go ahead and pop that away. I think I have deluxe retaining soil over here, or, like, basic quality retaining soil. That's the one. That's the words I'm looking for. Let's put this away for right now. Swap these around. My salad's away. Gonna go grab the wheat flour. Or not the wheat flour, but the sugar and the oil and stuff that's over there. Six extra ancient fruit plants. The deluxe retaining soil is very nice for if I wanted to if I wanted to expand the farm beyond the sprinkleable area at any point. Because obviously I can't use sprinklers on most of the beach farm, but the deluxe retaining soil, it's a 100% guarantee to remain watered, so you gotta water it once and you're good. Set it and forget it, at least until next year. So maybe not even until next year if you play your cards right and plant some like fiber seeds throughout the winter or something like that. You can definitely make it work. Deluxe retaining soil on a farm pot, also a good play, for sure. All right. I think we're pretty much good here. One seed right there. Go quick look up here. There's probably a few wayward seeds that I have not found. I'm gonna go like right down through the middle here just to be on the safe side. Yeah, a few hidden right in the middle. Understandable. Welcome on in, Purple. Good to see you. Is it stuttering just for you? If it is stuttering, then one in between the stumps. If it is stuttering, maybe do a quick refresh. But if it's stuttering for everybody, then I need to fix something here. I got it? Okay. Thank you. Yeah, I am on stutter/buffer watch right now. For those who weren't here at the start of the stream, there were some technical issues with the internet. So I'm just keeping an eye out, make sure things don't get spotty. It's been pretty good since we actually got into the game, so I'm not super concerned, but still gotta be wary of it. Grab a little seaweed for old time's sake. Why not? Alright. And I'm also going to sell. I'm going to sell these fall seeds just so we have something to bring up the sales screen at the end of the day. We can see the year tick over into year 11 here, because that's always an exciting time. Seaweed goes in our fishing chest over here, actually. We have designated chests for these things now. What a concept. Alright. I think we're good to lock it in, folks. Are you ready to get started on a brand new year? New year, new us, new ancient fruit farm? I'm here for it. It's been a very, very long time coming, and there's still plenty of time left to come, but this is the end of year 10. 10 whole years on Fractured Farm, doing our perfection randomizer. We've completed 17 goals in that time, working hard on our 18th. And once that 18th falls, I feel like we're gonna really hit our stride at that point, because like, how could we not, right? How could we not? Feels like we hit year 10 not that long ago. It was only a few streams ago, because we've been doing so much sleeping, but let's lock it in, shall we? Get your party poppers ready, your fireworks emojis, whatever you can, to celebrate as we go into year 11. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy frickin' New Year. Day 1 of spring. The spreading weeds have caused damage to my farm. I wouldn't have it any other way. Oh, baby. All right. Let me go update Nightbot on that one. On that note, Nightbot is currently working off of outdated information. We're no longer on piddly little year 10. Year 11 is my new jam. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Current in-game year 1-1. Current in-game year is 2 in binary. Love to see it. Or 3 in binary? It started buffering during the countdown. That's on brand, honestly. All right. Here's to another great 10 years. Let's just continue on. It might be a new decade. There's reason to celebrate, but we still got to take care of our chores. That's what we're ultimately here to do. All right, pop these away. Pop these away. And let's go take care of business. Oh my gosh, the grass. It's always a bit of a grass jump scare at the start of spring. I pop out here and I'm like, what the heck? I need to fix exclamation point current run. You're not wrong, but it's also not that pressing of a concern because it's we're not doing speed runs regardless. It's so green. You know what we can do in honor of the 10 years on Fractured Farm? We've been rocking this daily screenshot mod for so long, and we haven't checked in on the screenshots in quite a while. How do you guys feel about a trip down memory lane to check in and see the progress of our farm over all this time? It's been a very long time. It's gonna take a while to get through 10 years of screenshots, but but it's not like I'm gonna linger on every single one of them either. Yeah, let's do it. Let's have a little look. 10 years in the making. We've got a whole album to show for it. Let's go. Let me go bring this up. See, Fractured Farm. Anyone want to take a guess, by the way, at how big the folder, like the file size of the folder containing all these screenshots is? 1 per day, more or less. We have missed a few days here and there because of Ginger Island stuff. For 10 in-game years. I don't know, very big. Anyone want to throw a number out? At least 1 megabyte? 10 megabytes? It is. Drum roll, please. 3.15 gigabytes. It's a chonker, dude. It's a chonky file. It's a chonky folder. Each one of these is like a couple megabytes at least, so. Because, I mean, it's a screenshot of the entire farm, don't forget. Alright. Let's load it up, shall we? Let me do this. Oh, I'm just looking at this. It's gonna be a trip down memory lane. This is crazy. Alright, let me just load in here. Make sure you guys see what I'm seeing. Look at this, dude. Look at this. How far we've come. This was day 1. This was the very first day of the randomizer. This is what our farm looked like. I can't wait. This is day 1, year 1. Way back when. Alright. Well, let's get going, shall we? I'm not going to go too fast because I don't want it to be like a flashing lights warning situation, but we're going to go reasonably fast. Just because we do have a lot to get through here. It's not going to be that much, it's not going to be that interesting for the majority of the first year, because, you know, you see the grass spreading, you see the debris spreading. It's staying much the same. We're staying on top of our debris days. You see a few stones spreading here and there. I'm waiting for the first big, like, shocking change. I don't know when that's going to happen. We got the seasons changing, at the very least. I do always like seeing the grass spread. That's one of my favorite things. And then it just all goes away right at the start of winter there. That's so good. Also a fun little game, Watch Pie. Oh, look at this. We got a little trail of torches. I forgot about that we did that. That was like a test to see if that would stop debris from going. You can watch Pie right around here. Just watch her or watch him move, like, based on when we go outside. We got our fruit trees up here as well. There's Kent saying hello at the start of year 2 here. So many rocks. We got rocks and trees and trees and rocks. Still relatively samey. We got our nice fruit tree orchard up top. That has remained consistent. That's been here since year 1, man, huh? That's actually crazy that we've maintained that level of consistency. I mean, it makes sense. We're working with iridium fruit up there now, and we have been for quite some time. Anything of note? Oh, we do have this down here. That's Hootie and the chicken. I don't know exactly when that appeared, but it was obviously in the first 2 years that we started doing that, so there you go. We got a chair right here. I remember we were using a chair to navigate because the debris situation is starting to get a little out of control. Kent shows up on the screenshot. Anyone who shows up like who's like there when you first step outside on a specific day is going to be in the screenshot. Like Clint was on one of the earlier screenshots when he gave us our furnace recipe. I saw that. You can see Beatrix's wardrobe also changing. She's got the dark cowboy hat, so you know we've been to Skull Cavern by this point. This is still well ahead of when we've gone. Oh, there was. Did you see that? The desert obelisk. There it was. What day was that? What day? Oh, I don't have the dates up here right now, but that's okay. Bam, desert obelisk right there. What year is that? This is year 3. We're in year 3 out of 10 right now. We got Hootie down here as well. The harbinger of the hardwood forest. Wait, we got a coop. We got a coop down there too. First coop. Not bad. The first of many. Well, the first of 2. There's our first barn as well. And a silo. Silo Island. Does anyone remember Silo Island? Never forget. Yo, this is so cool. We got our first mahogany tree down there as well. We went and did that whole shebang during, I guess that would have been end of year 3, year 4 kind of situation. It's going. We got chickens. Our first chickens. I see void chicken, duck. I see rabbits. We got everything going on there. We did not waste time on that coop. We don't have any cows or anything just yet. We focused on the coop before. Okay, now we got that. Cult of the Lambda is coming on in strong. We didn't really have any rhyme or reason to what we were doing here. We didn't have like any kind of fences or anything to keep them all contained, so they were just all running around totally free range. The good old days. Not that these days aren't also good. Also, you can watch the mahogany forest spread down on the bottom of our farm there. It spreads very slowly, but it does spread. And all these things, everything is consistent. Like pie is consistent. Oh my gosh. This is so good. I think we're on year 5 now. I believe this is year 5. Not much has changed. Not much changed over year 4, to be honest. Debris. We got a bunch of trees down here. We're gonna eventually bomb these trees. I remember that, where we had to like go through and bomb. There was that. Yep, just right in the nick of time. Boom. Trees gone all of a sudden. We got the first meteorite there as well. Waiting for the fish ponds. The fish ponds are just gonna sneak in here at some point. I don't know exactly when that was. I think this was part of like our long sleep towards getting to Ginger Island, though. Did you see the mushroom tree? Hold on. Just a normie tree. Boom, mushroom. Get some mushroom emojis in chat. That's just how it happens, huh? I thought they like spawned independent of other things, but no, it just like turns a tree into a mushroom tree. That's crazy. Still waiting on our second meteorite right there. Eventually that'll come. Little meteorite couple. Very cute. Alright, any big changes happening so far? I don't see anything too noteworthy. The trees are spreading a little bit. But that's par for the course, basically. We must have done a bomb run of the hardwood forest there at some point, because that's a lot less than it was. Beatrix still rocking that same drip. She did not change her outfit for like 3 years. Which is fair. I mean, the dark cowboy hat, it's an iconic look. I can't even argue. I'm waiting for the second meteorite, to be honest with you. I feel like all of us who have been here, we're looking for one thing in particular, like waiting for a moment. Like you're looking for fish ponds, you're looking for a building of some kind. I'm looking for that second meteor. I'm excited to see it. There's spring. Spring of year... This is either year 6 or year 7 or something like that. Gonna get a stable soon. Dude, this is so this is so cool. I love that we have these screenshots, these daily screenshots. Ooh, oh, look at it. Look at the expansion. Right at the start of the summer. Get our crops growing. I don't think there's a fence or anything around there. This was prior to, we got 2 silos as well, you're not wrong, but this was prior to the furniture catalog innovation, and there it is, the tree columns. Oh my gosh, the tree columns. We were getting ready for our first Junimo hut. That's right, the Junimo hut must be coming up. It must be coming right there. There it is, Junimo hut day. It was a rainy day when we got our Junimo hut. How sad is that? First Junimo hut, and things just started dominoing from there. Did we get any fish ponds yet? Fish ponds were after Junimo huts. For some reason, I thought they were before, but... Am I excited for 1.6? Absolutely. I'm more excited now than ever. Especially now that Concerned Ape has teased some stuff that's going to be going on with it. I do love that the tree columns provide a nice bit of greenery even in the winter. It's a nice little sight for sore eyes. This has got to be the start of year 8. This is year 8 or year 9. The Little Weed conga line by Grandpa's Shrine. I missed it. I'll have to go back and look at that one. I can see how that would spawn there, though. That would be funny. We got a blue cowboy hat right now. Yo, it must have been a pretty recent change to our outfit, huh? Second meteorite. When did that happen? It's been a while, actually. Hold on. There it was. All right, right in the middle of spring. Boom. There it is. Got the greenhouse there. We've completed Joja by this point. Have we completed Joja at this point? We got our stable right there. That was the dawn of Iota. Iota has arrived. She's got her cute little party hat on there. Respect it. We're full on our grass infrastructure by this point as well. You can see the grass takes up like literally the entire farm. More mushroom trees coming in. There was the first fish pond, and here comes the second fish pond right after that. We did them back to back right away. And then we got Craig the eel in there. We got our blue discus in there, so we've already been to Ginger Island by this point, obviously. Beatrix has got a new outfit. She's got her Lucky Star Shards shirt on. I think we're closing in on the, like, revolution to this area. Like, we're going to start seeing Junimo huts moving over there in the near future. Maybe we do that at the start of next year, though. Yeah, right now we're just... I don't even know what the heck is going on here. Why are you doing such a tiny little crop of strawberries? What the heck are you doing, dude? I don't remember this. There's so much changing. There's so much changing now. Look at how much has changed. And the fact that there's so many of these trees have literally not moved, though, is so good. We got more silos now. We got the... Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is when we were finally revolutionizing everything. Now we've got, like... I don't even know if we had the fence around it. Oh, we do, because we got the chairs. So we just got the hidden bonsai fence in there now, which has stayed the same. We got the Junimo huts. Man, that was a real industrial revolution right there. What the... Oh, man, we didn't get a screenshot here until late. We must have gotten, like, home from Ginger Island at this point or something. That's weird. And then I think we're about to see the start of... This is going to be the start of our... This is year 10. This is the most recent year. It looks very familiar now. And we mostly slept through this entire year. The buildings being a different color. I missed when we actually changed that. Greenhouse moved. Oh, we must have... Yeah, we did that right at the very start of the year. We got Beatrix's classic outfit now. She's holding pumpkins. She's holding common mushrooms. She's holding common mushrooms and pumpkins and mushrooms and pumpkins. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious me. Third meteorite up on the island there right after we moved the greenhouse. Look at all the mushroom trees, by the way. Holy moly. The mushrooms are overtaking. And I'm not even mad about it. And this is basically just like last stream and this stream. These ones right here. And this is today. How far we have come. It looks so similar to the very first day. Oh, that's the striking thing. A lot has changed and a lot has happened, but like it still looks like so similar in so many ways to just the very first day. House upgrade? Oh my gosh, you could spend a long time looking through that album trying to figure out like exactly when things changed or watching for specific things. That's a lot of fun. And the album just continues to grow from here on out. You don't think 8 mushroom trees are enough? Not until all of our trees are mushroom trees will it be enough. What did I do for 10 years? Not a whole lot, apparently. You know, enough, but not a whole lot. Alright. Well, let's take care of business now, shall we? Let's get this show on the road. I've already done this, yeah. So I need to go... Next order of business, we need to go clear some debris. I need to let the animals out. They've been cooped up all winter. Not just the ones in the coop, but cooped up every which way. Let's go let them out. Then we'll go plant our ancient fruit. Clear what debris I can. And proceed from there. Business as usual. That was a great little retrospective. Oh, oops, I didn't mean to do that. That's exactly why I wanted to have the screenshot mod on from the very beginning. I was like, this is going to pay off in the future for sure. I'm so looking forward to like the very end. Like once we've completed the entire challenge, can you imagine just how much this farm will have changed by then when we're not limited on like not being able to clear debris and all this stuff? We have not seen we've not even scratched the surface of the revolution that Fractured Farm is going to go through once we're actually allowed to, you know, mine rocks. Going through stuff in the attic. Are these in here, or are they... They are contained within the confines. There's okay, so a little bit of debris got into this area. Not that much, though. It looks like it was only those 2 logs, maybe, so that's basically as planned, I think. You hope there's a mushroom hat in Bia's future. I mean, with that many mushroom trees, how could there not be? That does necessitate chopping down the mushroom trees, but it might be a worthy sacrifice in the future. Have I considered some sort of fertilizer for the ancient fruit, or am I planning on turning most of it into wine? Most of it will honestly be sold raw, so fertilizer would be nice. That said, is it worth it to buy the fertilizer? Because remember, I cannot craft the fertilizer. This actually works differently than it did last season as well, by the way. I'm happy for it. It means I won't have to hoe as much here. Hoe or water as much. Like, how much does the fertilizer cost at Pierre's? Will it pay for itself? Because, like, the fertilizer, it does affect every harvest, right? It's not like, 160? Yeah, for ancient fruit in particular, it should affect every harvest. I do need to go get my hoe for just a few of these spots. Let me go take care of that. Let's go have a look here. Maybe we can start doing some math and figuring this out. And I should get there before Pierre closes today, which we still have plenty of time, but better safe than sorry, you know? Are we doing speed or quality? Quality would be the one I would go for, because it has more of an impact on our future, I think. Let's go have a look. We can at least entertain the idea. I don't know if we're gonna actually do this, but we might as well entertain the possibility. 150 from Pierre for the quality fertilizer. Thank you, Wickety. Let's get in there. So let's see, yeah. Just to confirm, basic fertilizer, no. Quality fertilizer, yes. And Sandy doesn't sell any quality fertilizer or anything like that. This is the cheapest we can get it. We'd have to wait, so probably not. Speed would give us how many more harvests if we got deluxe from Sandy? I don't know. I want to say it would only give us like 1, maybe 2 more harvest. I have some in the fertilizer, or in a chest. You're probably right, actually. I think I probably have like 20 quality fertilizer back at home. Assuming that's true, I would have to buy 118 quality fertilizer. What's 118 times 50? It's like 15,000 plus 18 times 50. So it's like 16,500 plus 17,400, something like that. What is money anyway? Honestly, like, that sounds worth it to me. A quality at farming level 1 is an average of 1.07 times regular price. Just based on some like back of the napkin math. Quality also varies by your level. True. That is also true. You vote for speed grow and maybe farming boost food. If I speed grow ancient fruit, let me wiki this. Wiki. I almost just searched for wiki on the wiki. Heard you like wiki, so I put some wiki in your wiki. Ancient fruit. Ancient fruit, agriculturalist, and speed grow comparisons. So you could get deluxe speed grow. That gets us what? 1 more harvest compared to normal. Subsequent seasons of planted on the first of a season, because yeah, the speed grow won't affect it after the first season. It'll only make sure we get our first harvest sooner. It'll be a first harvest on like on the last Monday of spring. Speed grow is okay, but financially fertilizer might be better. It's kind of a tough call. Like 1 extra harvest and if you buy the speed grow from Sandy, it's 80 per. I'm pretty sure I remember that. Speed grow works on other crops, but we're going to be doing only ancient fruit. We're going to be we're filling the entire field with ancient fruit. So we're not going to have any room for other crops in future seasons. Fertilizer will be an extra 300 gold per crop at the end of the season. I think quality fertilizer is probably the best way to go here. This feels right to me, doing quality fertilizer versus speed grow. The speed grow, 1 extra harvest, that's an extra like 138 ancient fruit. 88k extra for speed grow. Deluxe on paper makes more. Speed grow makes more. 550 is more than 300. Maybe speed grow makes sense. If we get one extra harvest out of it, which we will, and that's an extra 138, even at base quality ancient fruit, that should be pretty good. Yeah, no, I think actually now that I'm doing that, now that I realize it's an extra 138 fruit. Wait, but rain? The rain will only matter if we miss 7 harvest days because of rain throughout the entire year, then that'll throw us off because the Junimos won't harvest on rainy days. Can I send links in chat? I can do this. Let me see. Exclamation point wiki ancient fruit. That should be the page I'm looking at. If Nightbot acquiesces. If we thought of this during winter, we could have gotten it then. 7 harvest rain days will probably not happen. The odds are in our favor on that one, I would say, yeah. Alright, I think I'm gonna... In that case, I'm gonna go ahead and lock in deluxe speed grow. Enough dilly-dallying, enough meandering about. I think Deluxe Speed Grow, I've been convinced of its superiority in this case, because the quality fertilizer, we'd have to get pretty lucky with the quality fertilizer in order for it to make back as much, and the odds are just not in our favor on that one. You got a banana and a Capri Sun. Sounds delicious. Oh, Deluxe is only on Thursday. Sandy isn't selling it today. Oh, okay, so that would be a 3-day delay, which we would still get an extra harvest, but our tolerance for rain on harvest days is lesser. We could still buy... Let me see how much... Do I have any Deluxe Speed Grow just at home already? I might. We could still buy it from Pierre. It would cost more, but it would still be worth it in the grand scheme of things. We don't have any Deluxe Speed Grow by the looks of it, because that's where we keep all that stuff. Buy half at Pierre and half at Sandy's. That would throw off our harvest days, though, which I'm not necessarily in favor of. I think I can just buy it at Pierre's. We'll lose more if instead of buying it at Sandy's, but I'm willing to do that for the chance to like lessen our chance of rain days screwing us over. Can you add speed grow after planting? I don't believe you can. No, I think it has to be. It's the same as fertilizer. I think the only one you can add after planting is retaining soil. Yeah, I think we just go with Pierre. I think this is the way. I'm gonna lock it in. Where are you? Deluxe speed grow. Make sure you don't get regular speed grow by mistake. 8K loss? Yeah, that seems like totally reasonable based on the numbers that we're working with right now. Seems totally fine. Alright. That should be enough. And then we can buy... For future years, we can buy from Sandy. We just need to remember to do it. And then, but for this year, we'll do it like this. $9.6K seems worth an extra 138. It's got to be worth it. It has to be worth it. There's no way an ancient fruit is like 138 ancient fruit is worth more than that. Yeah, at base quality is 75K. I was gonna say I'm pretty sure like at base quality they sell for like what 550 something like that. I need to get my hoe as well. So like we recoup our costs in like 20 ancient fruits. Assuming they're all base quality, which they all probably will be, just based on our farming level, but we could get lucky with a few silver and gold ones in there. Alright, pop this in there. Pop this in. Grab my hoe. Pop that away. Alright. Keep on moving. Fighting for your life today in Skull Caverns. I feel that. I think we've all been there at one point or another. I hope that this Prairie King music in the background empowers you a little bit. Alright, Iota, you can just chill up here. We're close enough. Thank you for getting me this far, but the debris is not our best friend in this circumstance. Alright. Oh, I didn't bring my watering can either. I'm a fool. It's okay. Not that many spots to water. Alright. First and foremost, let's grab our ancient seeds. Where'd my ancient seeds go? I thought I had the ancient seeds left in one of the Judimo huts, to be honest with you. I mean, I need to go back anyway for the watering can, so not a big deal, but I didn't bring the seeds. Yeah, I honest to goodness thought the ancient seeds were in the Judimo huts. Cross my heart and hope to fly. Stick a cupcake in my eye. I really thought so. Alright, watering can. Ancient seeds. I guess they're just in the seed chest. That's not the seed chest. There's the seed chest. Who would have thought I put the ancient seeds in the seed chest? The first day struggle. Still having these first day struggles 11 years later, or 10 years down the line, I guess. Alright. Let's do it. The satisfying planting noises, you love to hear it. So our first harvest with Deluxe Speed Grow Incorporated, like I said, should be on the the last Monday. Did I get in here? I did. Okay. Should be on the last Monday of spring, according to the wiki anyway. Excuse me, I'm not... Look, I love you, Junimos, but I don't need to check in on you right now. I trust that you're taking good care of yourselves. And you're not consuming my crops. I don't know what the Junimos eat, but they're not eating my crops, which is all I'm here for. Alright. Perfect. Perfectly calculated. Let's put the speed grow in as well. The one thing I don't like about the speed grow is that it's so faint in comparison to like the soil that I can hardly tell if I've planted it or if I put it in or not. I just gotta trust myself on this. I guess that's a problem with, honestly, the fertilizer and the retaining soil as well, though, too. Unless I get a crop fairy. Shush, please. we got one crop fairy last year. There's no way we get another crop fairy this year, right? They're rare enough. Although I guess the more crops that you have, the higher your chance of getting a crop fairy. Is that right? Because doesn't it check, like, based on the tiles? It's alright. If we get a crop fairy, I'm just gonna, you know, it does throw off our harvest days a little bit, but I'm just gonna look on the bright side. That is technically more ancient fruits. It is more ancient fruits overall, depending on how early we get the crop fairy, especially. Alright. Scruggalugs just released a video about that. What timing? Alright. It's a raven. So we got it all watered, we got it all speed growed, we got it all planted, which is probably the most important part. I probably should have put that on my checklist first. I think we're good to go. Water behind the Junimo, how you think? I will check. Let me have a look here. Water behind the Junimo, how you say? They look watered to me. They're that nice dark shade of brown. Thanks for looking out, though. What an efficient first day. It is better than our previous first day of the year. Because didn't we, like, pass out on our very first day of last year trying to get all this done? Much more efficient this time. We've got a system and it works. Alright, put those away. Starfruit goes in there. Grab this for tomorrow. Put the watering can away. Clap your hands together. Everyone give yourselves a nice pat on the back, because we've done great work today. Have a quick look in here. Wednesday will be cheese day. Let's get the ball rolling, shall we? The Junimo lights are on, and somebody's home. Lock it in. And hopefully we'll go a little bit lighter on the hay for the first little bit here, just because we do have some grass to feed the animals out there right now. So we'll save a little bit of money on hay that way, but that's not a main concern anyway, because we know I mean, I already invested in the hay, so technically not saving money either way. We're going to use the hay regardless. Alright. You're back from eating a white pizza. I don't know if I've ever had a white pizza. Is that like a pizza with like Alfredo sauce as the sauce rather than like tomato sauce? I think that would be good. Like, just in principle, it sounds good to me. But never had one in practice. It would depend on the toppings as well, I suppose. But I have to imagine you'd find toppings to accommodate pretty easily. Alright, I gotta go get more goat cheese, or goat milk today as well. Also, it is cask day. I I guess I'll always know it's cask day because the starfruit wine lines up with that day, which is actually just a very nice, happy coincidence. Put that away. Pepperoni pizza is the best pizza. It's up there for sure. Sometimes it's hard to just do better than... It's hard to do any better than the classic pepperoni pizza. You thought it didn't have sauce? A white pizza? Is it just a sauceless pizza? Maybe that's a different kind of pizza. 'Cause I know there are pizzas out there that have, like, white sauce on them. I always assumed that was Alfredo sauce. Lots of milk today. But I could be mistaken. I'm not a pizzaologist, much as I might like to be. A pizza scientist. Do you think that's a job? Do you think that there are people out there whose job it is at Delissio or DiGiorno or whatever to just engineer more perfect pizzas? I just imagine them all in like a nice pristine lab, molding the dough to the exact specifications they need, using little eyedroppers to put various amounts of like olive oil into their sauce to test the exact right ratios. I'm here for it. Sounds like my dream job, honestly. Nah, actually, my dream job is, you know, what's going on right now. So I'm happy for that. All right, let's go ahead, pop these. Pop out the iridium cheese. Lovely, we got a whole row of goat cheese this time. Add another one to the starfruit supply. And carry on with our lives. I don't know when our first bottle of starfruit wine is going to be ready, but once it is, we should get one a week from then on, so that'll be a nice thing to look forward to as well. At least until we run out of starfruit, obviously. There's a 24/7 pizza machine in your new town. A pizza machine? Pray tell, what is a pizza machine? I'm just envisioning that, like, little trolley from that one Black Mirror episode that drives around and dispenses pizzas. A pizza machine. Like, what if you... Can you just go to, like, a vending machine in some places and just, like, get a whole pizza? Yeah, I want a pepperoni pizza, and it, like, falls out the little bottom slot. I don't know if I would trust that. That gives me kind of, like, gas station... hamburger energy. I don't know. Raise your hand in chat if you've ever eaten a hamburger or equivalent food item from a gas station. It's okay. There's no shame here. This is a judgment-free zone. In fact, I'll be the first. I'll raise my hand. I've been in a position where I was hungry. And I was in a gas station. And I was like, they got a hamburger. You know what? Like, what are the odds? What are the odds I'm gonna get the one that, that makes me sick? Turns out the odds were 100%. But, you know what? It's all good. Chicken, but no hamburger. I don't know if... I feel like I'd trust chicken less from a gas station than a hamburger, to be honest with you. I don't know why. I don't know what... draws me to that conclusion, but it just feels like a hamburger feels better, like a pre-packaged hamburger. Taquito? I'd probably trust a taquito from a gas station. Most of the foods I trust from gas stations are just, you know, of the snack variety, chips and that sort of thing. That's about as far as I'm gonna go there. Spreading weeds have caused damage to my farm. You don't love to see that, because I feel like our farm is in a delicate balance against debris. But hopefully that's okay. I honestly don't know what that might be. I don't think there's any debris that was encroaching upon our ancient fruit or anything like that, is there? You can get salmonella from uncooked chicken. I have had uncooked chicken once in my life. I did not get sick from it, thankfully, but it was not a pleasant experience. I just want to check, make sure there's no debris encroaching here. No, it looks safe here. It looks plenty safe. Is it good? I mean, I spat it out because I was like, this chicken's not cooked. It was homemade chicken too. It was my own flesh and blood trying to poison me. My mom put chicken on the barbecue, and I guess she just didn't put it on for long enough because like she presented it to me on my plate. I was like 15 or 16 at the time, and I cut into it. I take a little bite. I look in, and it's like the entire, like the very like end piece of the chicken that I like took the bite out of, that was cooked. Everything else on the interior was just like this nasty like raw chicken. It was awful. I was like, Mom. That's probably the exact intonation I made as well. Mom, my chicken is raw. It's okay. I assume she didn't do it on purpose, but I guess you never know. Bye, that's horrible. My apologies. I didn't know if that would drive up people's squick factor very much, but here we are. Does my mom watch the stream? Sometimes. Me toggling the mute button like it's Morse code. We're past the discussion. I can move on to a different story from my childhood that also involves my mom. There was a it was on one of the many occasions when she was driving me and my sister to school. My sister is 2 years older than me, so at the time, she was going to high school and I was still in middle school. I was in like grade 7 or 8 or something like that. And the schools were in relatively close proximity to each other, so it was easy enough for her to drive us like both at the same time and get us there, you know, within the right time frame to actually start school properly. We were driving up. The high school comes up first. It's just first on the route. So I'm sitting in the back seat, right? I'm sitting in the back seat. My sister's in the front seat. We drive up into the high school parking lot. My mom drops off my sister. We say goodbye. It's like, have a good day at school, yada yada. It's your usual day. Then my mom drives off, and instead of turning right towards the middle school, she hangs a left. She hangs a left for some reason, and she starts driving the opposite direction. And I'm just kind of sitting there. I'm like wondering like, what's going on? Like where's she taking me? Did we forget something at home that I'm not privy to? And we continue driving for a couple minutes. And then I say, Mom, where are we going? And she's like, oh, I forgot you were back there. Oh no. And then she immediately pulls a U-turn and drives me back to school. And I was like, oh, I was, in her defense, I was a very quiet child, okay? I was a very quiet child. I was extremely shy and timid and meek. So, you know, I would have forgotten about myself if I wasn't myself. So, oh, she feels bad about it to this day. Almost got a free home day. Part of me wonders, like, if I'd just stayed quiet the whole way home, would she just, like, gone into the house with her, would she then have noticed, like, when I walk in the house with her? Probably, right? But, like, part of me wonders, could I have just gotten to stay home for free that day? Mom brain is a legitimate problem. She probably had other things on her mind that day, totally. So it's very understandable, but also extremely hilarious. She still feels bad. Not like really bad, not like actually bad. She just feels like kind of jokingly bad. It's just a fun story to tell nowadays. Your mom brought you to work and then she was like, oh no. Yeah, my mom didn't quite get that far, but I managed to pipe up in time. So I was very confused. As a child, so, like, I didn't pipe up sooner because, like, as a kid, you know, you just don't question what your parents do a lot of the time. At least I didn't. But once I started to see the writing on the wall a little bit, I was kind of like, hey, school. Me need learning, please. I should go deposit these fruit because I'm not gonna have enough room. Because the banana, I think the bananas are still disparate qualities, so I need 4 slots to get all the fruit out of the greenhouse. If it makes your mom feel any better, my father once forgot me at a funeral home after a viewing. Oh no. Imagine getting stranded at a funeral home. Might be one of the worst places to get stranded, especially as a child. You had major separation anxiety at like age 12 and had a panic attack if your mom wasn't waiting to pick you up at school. I didn't quite have it that bad. I did get some separation anxiety for sure though. Thankfully, like I lived close enough to the school that most of the time we could just walk to school anyway. So it's like not that big of a deal. But my mom was always pretty good about making sure she picked us up and everything too. Honestly, what I wouldn't give for literally, not even just a whole backpack upgrade, but 1 more inventory slot. Do you know how much time it would save me to have like 1 more inventory slot, or like just how much stress it would save me? Like a single other inventory slot would make a huge difference right about now. It would really hit the spot. I'm just saying. Concerned Ape, if you're listening, feel like adding some extra quality of life changes to 1.6? 1 extra inventory slot? Please, sir? Just a morsel of inventory? Says the man doing the Iron Man challenge. You're not wrong. Lisa, welcome on in. Good to see you. Not sure how long you can stay. I'm glad to see you at all. Always happy to see you drop in. Hello, hello. Hey, randomizer, giving Argon the backpack upgrade after this would be nice. I'm not, you know, gonna seed anything in the randomizer, but, you know, if the randomizer wants to give me that, I'm certainly not gonna say no. There are definitely... It's up there as one of the better goals we could probably get, I would think. Of course, then we have to make the money for our backpack upgrade. How are we ever gonna do that? I know how we could do it. Bees! We could just invest in bees and bee houses, and we could just become a bee farmer. Just hard pivot into a bee farmer. I don't know what could have possibly given me that idea, but it's a great idea if I've ever heard one. Oh, baby. And look, chat's all the way on board. Look at how many bees are in chat. Everyone just wants more bees. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Money is a problem for us. In the grandest sense of the term, it is a problem for us right now, but you know, 10 million versus 2,000 is definitely, you know, a bit of a world of difference. Never gets old. It never gets old. It's the song that never gets old. It's bboss.ogg. I was trying to remember the name of the song or the extension because I was thrown off there. Threw myself off. Don't eat the common mushroom. I'm trying to pet my cat, please. Oh, I already pet Pie. All right, fair enough. This is an acceptable outcome. This song always makes you smile. I think it's the perfect blend of being like just a great song overall and also not being so long that it like wears itself out. It's like just the right length to like enjoy it and vibe out to it, and then it's done and it's over and you don't have to think about it anymore. Can I tell you one thing I'm concerned about with b_boss.ogg? is that when Haunted Chocolatier rolls around, what if the bee boss in the game is a hard boss? So when you fight the bee boss, you just keep hearing the song over and over and over again, and you slowly get more frustrated with it because you're getting frustrated with the boss itself. I can't imagine that being the case. I don't think like it's going to be a Dark Souls difficulty boss, but we'll see, I guess. You never know until you're there. It's the first boss, so you hope not. Is that confirmed that it's the first boss? I mean, I guess nothing's confirmed when it comes to Haunted Chocolatier necessarily, because it's still in development, so who knows when Concerned Ape is going to change his mind on things. But if he said it, then it's probably... and he's put out the song and everything in the artwork, so there's probably a reasonable amount of certainty there. We officially have all silver quality bananas, by the way. All our banana trees are at least a year old now. Love to see that. You never played any games with boss fights in them? That surprises me, because most games have, like, some form of a boss fight in them. Stardew obviously doesn't, but a lot of games do. It's a trope for a reason. But that's fair, they don't always appeal to everybody. He's Concerned Ape, not Confirmed Ape. I'll give you a +2 on that joke. That's a good one. Oh, it's keg day again? Sorry, cask day all over again? I feel like it was just, like we were just here. Like, I just got my last Starfruit wine literally the other day. Crazy. It's cheese day. Yummy. The first couple of those have also gone silver quality. You love to see it. Oh my gosh, we're getting back-to-back, well, almost back-to-back legendary songs. Pickle Jar Bee Boss into Pickle Jar Rag. Name a more perfect combination. I'll wait. Get some PJRs in chat. I love Pickle Jar Rag the song. It's my favorite song in the game. It never gets old and reminds me of my favorite character. Her name's Haley. She is cute and fun and great. And I have a lot on my plate, but that's by my own design. What was I talking about again? I'm gonna, in you know, the realm of ad-lib lyric songs to PJR, I'm gonna give that a solid B. Put that as a B on my tier list. There we go. Game development. We didn't get Kazoom to be boss to PJR. One day. One day we'll have the perfect triad. I have faith. Alright. We're good, right? Actually, I want to check. Well, I'm going to be out tomorrow anyway. I'll check the silo then. Exactly, a solid B. Pop the diamond away. Looking like a diamond in the rough. Gotta pop the jelly away as well. There we go. What was I thinking? Alright, perfect. I didn't refill the seed maker. You're not wrong. It's not one of the ultimate money makers, but it is a money maker. We gotta make sure to keep up on all of them. We're down about half of our hay. That's not so bad. Can't decide if you want to play some Palia or not right now. What's Palia? I think I've seen Habu, or I've seen that Habu is playing it. I haven't seen anyone actually play Palia, I don't think. Or maybe I have. Maybe I'm not remembering what game Palia is. Is it a Stardew-like? Or like a farming sim game in some capacity, or is it a completely different experience? Pronounced Palea? My apologies. If I sit on a stack of coal, does it become a diamond? If you wait long enough. Surely. It's an open beta right now. Interesting. I probably have seen it. I have my finger somewhat on the pulse of like farming sims as they come out a little bit. So I probably at least am aware of it. Hello there, Poyle. Good to see you. It's a farming MMO? Okay, that's interesting then. I might not actually know about that one. Farming MMO does not ring any bells. I feel like that would be something I would take notice of. Like, there's farming in RuneScape, but I would not consider RuneScape a farming MMO. I would consider it a grinding MMO. I guess you farm for experience, ultimately. I think the open beta started today. I could be convinced to give it a try at some point. I'd be interested. The town area is an MMO. Your farm itself is private / by invitation only. Okay. That's actually a cool concept for sure. So it's gonna have like its own like player-driven economy, I assume, and all that good stuff. I'll be interested to see how that develops. I'll look into that. You play an MMO as a single-player game? Honestly, same. Oh, we're missing a peach. Hold on. All of my experiences with have a good one there, Oceana, by the way. All of my experiences with MMOs, or my main experiences with MMOs, I've just been like playing by myself and trying to get as far as I can that way. That's why I love the Iron Man mode in RuneScape so much, because like you can't trade with other players. You have to get everything yourself and do it all yourself, and that's just the way I play anyway. So it's like, why not make it, you know, even more official? That said, there is still something cool about you know, doing like a raid boss with a whole bunch of people if you can get a group together for that. I've never been a part of that, but I can appreciate the collaborative social experience of it. I don't know if necessarily it's for me. It's probably one of those things that if I was together with like a very tight-knit group of friends, then I would have a lot of fun doing something like that. But I honestly don't have a tight-knit group of friends that are interested in playing those types of games, I don't think. I might have like 1 or 2 friends who are into that sort of stuff, but not enough to get a whole party together. Hubby has been playing WoW for as long as it's been around. Claims he's terrible at combat. Still, the social is a huge reason for him. That's fair, yeah. People play the game for different reasons. Honestly, most of them, like, not only in RuneScape, but I have played a bit of World of Warcraft in the past. Those are the main 2 MMOs that I've ever played. Mostly RuneScape with like just a dash of WoW. And some of my favorite stuff in those games is the lore. Just like doing the quests and stuff. Oh my gosh, it's so much fun. It's so much fun just learning about the world and doing all these little like fun errands for people. I can't explain it. I can't explain why I enjoy it so much. But there's a reason that I never got a skill cape when I was playing RuneScape as a kid, but I got a quest cape. I completed every single quest in that game that was out at the time, and it was a grand experience. The worst part of it was just grinding out the skills I need for the quest requirements, to be honest with you. There was a small server game you run where you basically were a seedling hopping around with a big tree. So that was just nice to just chat with people. That is cool too, when you can like just have sort of a chat room experience with an MMO rather than like playing the game together necessarily. That's a different vibe for sure. That's the cool thing about MMOs a lot of the time, is that you can just play them in so many different ways. They might be the genre with like the single most different varieties of play style that are all completely valid. There's a Lord of the Rings MMO that you love playing solo for the story. I could see that. Ooh, the Egg Festival has begun in Town Square. I didn't realize I was out for that long. I guess I just started, like, chopping debris and stuff for no rhyme or reason. But, you know what? I can hit up the Egg Festival. Why not? It's basically just, like, a free 1,000 gold at this point. I'm here for it. No, I'll ride Iota in. Unfortunately, she disappears before I can actually get very far with her, but it's alright. Buy strawberries. We got a field full of ancient fruits. We don't got to worry about strawberries this time. Secret safe with me, Pam. As always. How's Sam doing? But those allergies. Oh, that's Sam. He's so silly with his stuffy nose. Alright, yeah, let's do it. Let's get a quick world record here. I'm feeling... I mean, at least 16. At least 16 eggs. There's no way around it. I gotta get 16 eggs. I have to make up for last year. I think last year I only got like 14 eggs. We'll just call last year the warm-up. The warm-up for this year. Pam, Sam, the crew is back together at last. We're just missing out on Homie. Alright, laser focus. Laser focus, don't even think about the fact that you're streaming. Just focus on the eggs. There's nothing but eggs. Nothing but eggs between you and the rest of your life. Why do I feel like I missed an egg somewhere? I hope I did not miss an egg. Okay. We got Mona skip. We got Mona. We didn't see Mona pop up when we checked that egg. That's what you love. All right. We're ahead of Jas. That's what all I could ask for. 13 eggs. We got the Lewis's truck skip as well. 15, 16 eggs. Give me the 16th egg, Sam. Don't get in my way. Oh, you got 16. All right, I'll take it. 16 is a pretty big win. I still think 17 is in the cards one day, but 16 is my PB, so I'm happy to tie that. Not too shabby. If only you got, like, more money based on how many eggs you got. Like if they just give me, like, 100 gold per egg, it's nothing crazy, but, like, 1,600 versus the 1,000 I get here, it would incentivize me. Homie is just in the mayor's house perusing if they had any gems lying around. That's true. I mean, homies they probably get out more than anyone during the festivals, right? Because that's when people are out of their homes. So they get a chance to go looking for possessions they might have left lying around. What about the new holiday/festival? I'm very excited to see what that's going to be. For those who don't know, there's been an announcement that there will be a new festival in Stardew Valley 1.6 once that update gets released. I don't know what it's going to be. I don't think anyone does except for one individual named Concerned Ape. We're good, right? Yeah, we're good. But whatever it is, I trust him, and I trust that it will be a fun, grand old time. Wonder if it'll be a longer one like the night market. I'd be down for that. I feel like it's gonna be, if it's gonna be like a festival that has like a set date, because there are a lot of people talking about how it could be like a festival to celebrate your completion of the community center or Jojo Mart, which would be a fun little idea. Maybe only the community center, that way you have an incentive to go that way to get the extra festival. That would be fun, but if it is like locked in stone like all the other festivals are, as far as dates go, probably summer. I think I'm with most people in saying that summer seems like the most sensible place to put it, because I think that's like the longest period of time where there is no festival. I think it would just fit in nicely. Player birthdays, that would be a fun one too. That'd be a neat little addition. If you just like start your, like at the start of a new farm, you could just be like, what do you want your birthday to be? It might make things complicated in having to, like, introduce birthdays to pre-existing farms, but I'm sure there's a way to do it. Non-intrusive way. You could just, like, go mark it on the calendar or something, I don't know. You'd love something that uses the community center building itself. That is one of those things, yeah, where once you're done with the community center, it's like you basically never go back. The only reason you would ever go back is if you need more space to put all your kegs that you're flooding the valley with. Don't think I don't see you, Min-Max, just filling up the beautiful community center with as many kegs as you can possibly muster. And you know what, I can't even blame you, because it's not like it's used for anything else. I think some villagers visit there sometimes, based on their schedules. But that's about the extent of it, I think. Or if you're looking for someone to give a gift to, yeah, like sometimes Clint is over there. Clint and Evelyn visit the community center. Those are the only two that I can remember off the top of my head. There are probably others. Wickety hitting you with the 3 dots. ... I see you. I see you. Don't think I don't. Lewis and Demetrius. Gus occasionally, too. Does anyone go to the JoJo warehouse once you complete it? Sam go up there digging around for JoJo Colas? I think there's a chance. There's a chance. Been known to fill that place up. Like I said, I honestly can't even be upset, because what else are you supposed to do with it? It's just space, and it's like, if you can put kegs or other processing machines there, or like garden pots or whatever, then more power to you. Oops, we're not supposed to be here yet. 416, still looking strong. You ran into Maru there once? At the JoJo warehouse? Really? That would be an unexpected turn of events. You probably mean the community center, though. That's the only thing that makes sense. I think she does visit the community center now that I'm thinking about it. Maru, she goes there for some reason or another. Because I think, like, in her original schedule, she, like, hangs out at the bench. But once the community center's done, I think she might visit there, too. It becomes your warehouse. What's hilarious is that there's probably less space in the JoJo warehouse than there is in the community center to use for, like, processing machines and stuff. You'd like a Renaissance festival? That would be really cool. Stardew does have a lot of those, like, medieval themes going on for it, so it's definitely, you know, the vibe is there. It's just how are you going to cash in on it? I'd be here for it. Little Ren Fair action. Everyone could dress up. Oh, you could get cute little new sprites for everybody, because they'd all be wearing, like, cute little Renaissance costumes. Could you imagine? That would be the best thing if they, like, change. If they, I mean, I know, you know, most of the time they don't change outfits for festivals. But if it's a Ren Fair, like, come on. You can't not dress up for a Ren Fair. Just want that giant turkey leg. Also a valid point. Now I want a giant turkey leg in real life, though. Alright. As a club. New weapon just dropped. Do you think there will be any new weapons in 1.6? I feel like there's not a need to add any new weapons to 1.6. I feel like the weapon game in Stardew Valley is already chunky enough for what it is. I wouldn't say no to new weapons, but I wouldn't necessarily put it high on my priority list either. What about an Earth Day type thing? That would be cool. No matter what way Concerned Ape decides to take it, I trust in him to make it a fun time. No matter what it is, it'll be nice to just spice things up, honestly. I love Stardew and always will love Stardew, but you get so used to it at a certain point that, you know, any change of pace from the norm can be welcome. That's why mods are so popular these days. And different, like, challenge runs to vary up how you play the game. That's, like, the whole reason why we're here, and we're not just doing, like, welcome to part 182 of my Stardew Valley Let's Play. Which, you know, there's still merit to that, but I'm past the point where I would want to do a Let's Play of this game, because I feel like I just know too much about it and have experienced much of the, you know, vanilla gameplay already. Salmon berries? It is salmonberry season. I don't have salmonberry, like, mastery, though, I don't think, yet. Like, the bear's knowledge. Because I think, bear's knowledge, I think, is another randomizer goal, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Man, I can't wait for that. Getting bear's knowledge after the gold clock. Could you imagine? I could certainly imagine, because that's the life we're living right now. Need to get the note first. I don't know if we have that note. We've gotten a few secret notes. Not very many. We've gotten literally one, actually. We've gotten literally one secret note. For some reason, I definitely thought I had more. I guess I haven't particularly gone looking for them, nor do I often do many activities that facilitate them. So that makes sense. Bear is best NPC. Not counting your own pet, who is your favorite animal NPC? I feel like, oh, there's one very obvious answer that I feel like everyone's gonna go with, and I can't even be mad. But we're gonna do any selling this stream? Always. Not until the very end, though. We still got like an hour to go. Bird trader. Bird trader's a hot take, honestly. I like the bird trader though. Little blue bird trader. Hat mouse is definitely the go-to option, the popular pick, and I can't even be mad. Hat mouse, my beloved. Camel. Don't forget to put some love on the pig. The traveling merchant's pig. Yeah, that's a good one. What about Dusty? Any Dusty enjoyers? Master Magikarp, I see you. We're on the same wavelength there. Gourmand Frog, you know what? I can respect that too. Gourmand Frog, the monkeys. The owl that flies overhead. It's a raven, but I know what you mean. Trash bear. There are so many good ones. There are such great options, honestly. Hungry Cleanup Tanuki. It's an even better name for trash bear, honestly. Who were you forgetting? There's got to be other animals that we're not thinking of. I mean, there's the ravens or the crows, I guess, that appear when you don't have your scarecrow down. I don't like them mechanics-wise, but I do enjoy them visually speaking. There's your horse, but that falls into the same sort of vein as your pet. That's just like not a fair option to pick, I don't think. Kinda Junimos, but they shouldn't count. Junimos are kind of in their own echelon, I think. The mole on the island, the little Dougie with the sunglasses. That's a great one. Emily's parrot. I wish that parrot got a name though. That's the one big thing I wish, was that Emily's parrot had a proper name, because I don't think she ever gives it a name. That would add so much to both her character and its character, honestly. The frogs in the weeds. They're cute. They always remind me of Frogger. David Jr. You love that she doesn't give it a name? I don't know, maybe it's just my pet-minded self, but I always just feel like it would be nice. It would be nice if she got if it got a name. Gem birds you like? The gem birds are very, very beautiful, honestly. I like their coloration. Bunnies and squirrels. It's hard to miss with any of the animals in Stardew Valley, honestly. There's not many animals that are not in that echelon somewhere. The ocean creature, the secret sea monster, yeah. What about that one little dinosaur on the island on the cutscene when you go to Ginger Island the first time? Or maybe every time, but you skip the cutscene? That dinosaur? If there's any creature I want to know more about, it's that one dinosaur. I hope we get more dinosaur lore in 1.6, honestly. Jellies, the Dance of the Moonlight jellies. Hard to go wrong with them either. It's a rescue, not a pet, just doesn't leave. That's fair. The turtles that block your path on Ginger Island. I forgot about those guys. Where the heck did they go? Did they go to like a secret cave on the back of the island, all Jaboon style from the Wind Waker? I wonder where they call home. Also, don't let me forget, tomorrow should be, if things have gone according to plan, should be our first ancient fruit harvest, actually. Thanks to the speed grow shenanigans we've invested in. Do the mermaids count as animals? I would say probably not. I would say they fall into a different echelon of fantasy creatures, a la Junimos, a la, like, Krobus. The henchmen, that sort of thing. In my humble opinion. Gonna have a farm buff food ready? You know I wasn't, but why not? Do we have any farm buff foods? We got a significant amount of hash browns. Don't we have? We got some farmers' lunches as well. Why not invest in a farmer's lunch for tomorrow? That'd be a nice reminder anyway that I have to go harvest them. Eat a farmer's lunch right when I wake up. I got 5 opportunities at that. I might as well use the farmer's lunches that I have. No sense just letting them stagnate in there, get all moldy in the fridge. It's just unsanitary. The beach whack-a-mole that gives you a walnut. I'm trying to think, are there literally any animals that haven't been named yet? Other than like the fish or the pets or anything like that? All just like the more commonly thought of ones. The gorilla? Ooh, the gorilla at the shrine! I forget about that guy too. The Ginger Island animals, they stand out. Like Leo's parrots and everything, I guess. Leo himself, because he is a parrot, of course. Marnie's cows. Does the bear have a name? The one in the secret woods that you give the Maypal syrup to? Maypal syrup? I don't think so. I don't believe he has an official name. We can call him. We can give him a name though. I vote for Barry McBareface. Did anyone say the turtles that the parrot scares away? Or that the parrots scare away? Yeah, we got those ones. The whale in Junimo cart? Nobody likes that whale. I like to look at it visually speaking. But, like, let's be honest. The amount of times that whale has burped up some bubbles and caused you to lose a great run of Junimo cart, no love lost for that whale, to be honest. You don't know if you could bear having that name. The dinosaur bones. I guess if we're talking about, you know, animals that once were, you can't forget about the sand dragon, right? The sand dragon that you feed his last meal, feed him a solar essence. 23 iridium goat milk. What the heck? All right, can I get out that way? Chicken's kind of blocking me. I'm getting. I can't say that. It's PG-13. It's non-PG-13, I should say. I'm getting something blocked though. I'm getting hen blocked, actually, I guess would be the proper term there. The raven that flies over at night. I'm with you. Joke's on you, I've literally never had a good run on Junimo Kart. I really enjoy Junimo Kart. I really do, especially knowing like what it was like prior to the new updated version. Like, does anyone remember playing like the older version of Junimo Kart from version like 1.3 of Stardew or whatever it was? It was literally like an alpha build of Junimo Kart. It was like so bad. there was no sense of progression. I don't know if I hit the mushroom cave yet, so I'm just gonna go double check. Like no sense of progression. It's like way more zoomed out as well than like the current version. It's just like a bunch of hills all in a row. It was very not fun. It's a lot better now. It's all about that perspective, I think. All right. Let's get ready, shall we? Tomorrow is a big day. I'll make sure it's not raining first, and then I will consume my farmer's lunch and go from there. Big harvest day. I hope it's a big harvest day anyway, if I was paying attention to the math right. Let's do it. You grinded that so much back in the day to get your achievements and never looked back. Was there an achievement tied to that one? Like, could you beat that version of Junimo Kart? I was always under the impression, like, I played it a few times and I was like, this sucks and I never want to play it again. But I was always under the impression that it was like an endless thing. Not for an achievement. Yeah, I didn't think Junimo Kart ever had an achievement tied to it, but I could be wrong. Maybe just a sense of personal achievement. Oh, this is like a whole little sapling here. I thought it was just like one little seedling. That's my bad. That's my bee. Oh, you're talking Journey of the Prairie King. All right. Little Fector's Challenge. That's understandable. It's been so long, my little Junimo friends. How are you doing? Did you have a good winter? Did you get up to any fun winter shenanigans that might make for a good episode of a Saturday morning cartoon series? That would be so cute. Could you imagine a Saturday morning cartoon featuring the Junimos? Isn't like one of Sam's 14 Heart event literally about something like that? Like the Happy Junimo Show? Or is that something else? I know there's the Happy Junimo Show theme. It's one of my favorite songs that have been added to the soundtrack. And I believe that's when it plays, because I looked up stuff for it. I looked that up, and it's locked in my brain now, because I wanted to do like an all-music speedrun eventually of the game. And to do that, you need 14 hearts with Sam and 14 hearts with Harvey. He writes the music for it. Yeah, Sam never misses with his music. Ooh, look at the decent quality on these. Farmer's lunch coming in clutch. We got 12 gold quality, 20 silver quality. Paying for itself, especially since the farmer's lunches were, like, free, so. Well, I don't know if they were free. I don't know if those were ones we bought from Krobus or what. Part of me thinks they're just ones we got from a bundle reward. I think 5 of them come from a bundle reward, right? You haven't looked into the 14 heart events because you want to experience them yourself. Most of the 14 heart events I have not experienced. In fact, I think the only one I've ever experienced is Haley's, which, I mean, obviously, exclamation point Haley. And even that one, I don't know if I experienced that on stream or not. Oh, I did experience pennies. My mistake, I experienced pennies during the gift-a-thon. I definitely remember that. Also, my chat is... I just realized my chat is on top chat, not live chat. I don't know how much of a difference it makes, but I will switch to that. Alright. First ancient fruit harvest is a go. We didn't get ransacked by any crop fairies either, so you'll love to see that. Quite a difference based on what you've noticed. Yeah, top chat always... I don't understand top chat, to be honest. Maybe it makes a bigger difference when you have, like thousands of people all chatting at once or something like that. But for me, nah, I'm all about that live experience. Are we saving Omnis for artifact troves at this point? I'm not sure what I'm saving them for, but I have no reason to not save them. That's where my head's at. All right, so now every Monday, we need to add this to the schedule. Every Monday is harvest day, unless it's raining. So I need to make sure I have a farmer's lunch ready on Mondays. For maximum quality efficiency. Did we ever dance with Sam at the flower dance, by the way? I don't know if that, like, because we were befriending Sam, but it probably wasn't around that time, because I just realized the flower dance is coming up, and we actually have someone we can dance with now, which is kind of fun. So maybe we could make a little pit stop at the flower dance and do that. Just, you know, for variety's sake. Top chat is like a very aggressive shadow ban. It's weird, yeah. Like, honestly, like, most of the time I don't notice a difference between top chat and live chat. Except, I think live chat might be more... like, have lower latency. Like, I see your messages sooner than I would in top chat. Are we ever going to swap out Beatrix's outfit for funsies? Probably, yeah. But right now, she's rocking her golden clock attire, and she's just taking it all the way to the moon. Once the golden clock drops, I think there's going to be a lot of changes. There's going to be a major paradigm shift, if I had to guess. Is there a bee outfit? I don't think there is a bee outfit, regrettably, in this game. I might be mistaken. Like, if you tailor honey or something, what do you even get out of it? I don't believe it's a bee costume, but I would love to be proven wrong. Do you think there will be a bee costume in Haunted Chocolatier, though? I mean, you got Bee Boss right there. How could you not? Starting to get some gold quality starfruit wine as well. That's very nice to see. Checks if you can dye a striped shirt. My tongue is like all weird today. I don't know, like I feel like when I'm talking, like my tongue is like trying to betray me sometimes. And today feels like one of those days. Trying to force my words to come out all stuttered and stammered. I'm gonna take a quick hydration break, maybe that'll help. You can dye a dark striped shirt yellow, which will make it bee-like. It's about as close as we get, probably. But I would want, like, little bee antennas to solidify the look, for sure. And I know for a fact that that's not a hat. Maybe there's a hat that is a close proximity to bee antennas, but I can't think of what it would be. Like cat ears, maybe? Just little, like, fuzzy fuzzles on top of your head. Requires tiger's eye. That makes sense. Tigers do be striped. Are all tigers striped, by the way? Or are there tiger varieties out there that are not striped? And if there are, how would you know that they're tigers? Do the stripes make the tigers, or do the tigers make the stripes? Top 10 questions that scientists have yet to be able to answer. Like, isn't a tiger without stripes just like a lion? Ask them if they're tigers, and then they'll tell you. Why didn't I think of that, honestly? Sometimes the simplest solution is the correct one. No. You're telling me lions and tigers are not the same? Lions wouldn't play golf. Their faces are shaped differently, but they're both cat-shaped. They're both large cats. But a tiger would. I walked right into that one. I was like wondering, where are you going with that one, Durmeister? I respect it. The stripes stay on their skin if they're shaved. So it's not even just like their hair is striped. It's the tigers themselves are striped. I did not know that. That's cool, actually. What about bears? We had a lot of bear discussion the other day. I think some bears have stripes. I just had a feeling that the silo was getting a little dangerously low, so why not top it up right? Part of me was worried I was going to put some hay into the seed maker, but I'm pretty sure you can't do that. You can't grow your own hay. Well, you can, but only as a byproduct of wheat. So, I don't believe that that would work. Sun bears naturally wear cargo pants. I tell you. Some sentences only ever will exist in stream chat, and that is one of them. Don't tigers play basketball in cereal boxes? Is there any lion mascot? Like Tony the Tiger is the obvious tiger mascot, and there's probably other tigers out there. Are there lion mascots? I can't think of any. Been so long since I've been to the flower dance. I feel like, yo, all my peeps are down here. You got Pam, you got Gus. Even though we're not befriended him, he's done a lot for us in the past. Detroit Lions. We have Lion cereal here. Lion cereal in Germany. Ooh. Sweet wine, a babbling brook, warm air. Did I mention wine? Why aren't we allowed over this way in the normal game? Like, what the heck? How you doing, Sam? I really like flowers. More power to you, buddy. You want to dance? Want to be my partner for the flower dance? Yes! Beatrix! She's finally socializing. For the first time in so many years, she's getting out of her comfort zone and actually dancing. Hold on, we gotta find some good music for this. This is Beatrix's first flower dance that she actually gets to dance at. We have to make sure it's a good one. What's a good song for the flower dance, chat? We have to find the perfect Beatrix song. Kazoo. PJR. You guys want her to dance to Kazoom? It is a long song, but you know what? I'll give it to you. I see enough people saying Kazoom. I can give Kazoom another whirl here. Where are you, Kazoom? Oh, I got overlapping music. 1 second. All right. I think you guys can hear that, right? We gotta wait for the kazoos to kick in, but I gotta go talk to Mayor Lewis. All right, here we go. I wanted to line up, but it's okay. The fade in was a lot slower than I thought it would be. Yo, turn it up. Look at him dance. It's so fitting. Wait, it's perfect? It's the perfect song? It's so good. Look at him go. Look at them shuffle forward to the beat of the kazoo. This is a different vibe to the usual flower dance, and honestly, I kind of like it better. Yo, keep going, keep dancing. Oh man, that was good. I feel like you could line it up so perfectly. Kazoom actually fits very well with the flower dance. Who would have thought? All right, we don't want to have too much Kazoom though. Back to the usual playlist. Justin, welcome on in. Good to see you. All right. What a fun little day. Nice little diversion. Let's lock it in now. All right. My brain broke, sorry. I was about to put some fall seeds in that cheese maker. Don't think that would be very good cheese, but hasn't stopped people in the past from making, like, weird cheeses. You had a job interview and almost got struck by lightning? Oh my god. Justin, I'm glad you're okay and glad you're here to relax now. Jeez Louise, that is a stressful day. Take good care of yourself. Yeah, that is spooky. Like, how close to being struck by lightning? I don't want to make you relive it, so, you know, don't answer me if I'm prying too far, but that's very scary. Felt more like an actual party than a bizarre ritual to an elder god. A little less midsummer and more like sock hop. I think that's kind of the vibe we should be striving for around here anyway. Alright, lock it in. My brain broke Argon 2023. The real question is, was it ever not broken to begin with? I think only you can answer that question, to be honest. Closing in. We've actually made quite a bit of progress today. I feel like most of the days when we sleep are like sleep the seasons away. We don't get that far. We're almost through like a full season and a half here though. Not any more than anyone else around here. That's fair. I guess you have to, you know, have a little bit of have to have a few kinks in your brain in order to enjoy the sort of stuff that we get up to around here. But I wouldn't have it any other way, to be honest with you. Welcome back, Ink Mousy. Good to see you. Just because you're different doesn't mean that you're broken. You're a chill streamer. Thank you for saying so. And I don't think that, like, you know, I'm broken in, like, the sense of, you know, like, the bad sense of the word. I mostly mean broken in the sense, like, quirky, I guess. which is a more fun word to say anyway, so maybe I'll just say that instead. My brain's a little quirky. I'm not like other brains. Why did it sound like I was about to go into like a song there or something? I'm not like other brains. I just let my feelings take the reins. But only when it's appropriate. Otherwise, I feel like anyway. Just kidding. I'm having a little laugh here. You learned that the place you worked at closed on Monday. And it's already your second job interview of the week. Still have 2 more planned. Best of luck to you, Justin. Finding a job these days is no small feat. So get your feet out there and do your best. Eventually you'll find a good fit for you, I promise. Inkamausi, unfortunately, like who's gonna tell her? Who's gonna tell her? Her, him, they. For some reason I felt like your pronouns were her, but correct me if I'm wrong on that. B-Boss did happen, unfortunately, yes. Wait, my brain broke again? What am I doing in this chest? There's so many little patterns. Like, that's the thing, is like all these little chores that I keep doing, they all fall into like a similar pattern. Like, it should be easy enough to build up a muscle memory for it. But then, like, I accidentally fall out of the pattern for a second, and I'm like, wait, what the heck am I doing? The heck is going on? I'm sorry, Inkmousy. I'm so sorry. There will be more B-Boss in the future, though. Don't worry. That's the one thing you can count on, is that you may have missed B-Boss this time, and you may miss it next time. Who knows? But eventually, you'll hear it. And when you do, it's going to be all the more special for it. Thanks for guarding the chest pie, but I kind of need in there. Sorry, just stutter step pie. What the heck is this? Sorry, I just love the way that he's sliding along the floor. Look at him go. Look at him go. Dude. Sorry, pie. I'm having a little fun with you, but oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Pie be schmoovin'. She, her, you're good? Alright, good to know. Thank you for the confirmation. Animal abuse on stream? Nah, Pie was enjoying it. I'll ask Pie tomorrow if he was enjoying it. Next cat named Scooter. Pie, where are you hanging out? Look, Pie's down here. Did you have fun yesterday? Pie loves scooting along. Scoot. We could scoot along in the grass all day. That'd be fun. There are so many dog parks out and about. Why aren't there any cat parks? Can someone tell me why there are no cat parks? Well, there probably are cat parks, actually, depending on where you go in the world. I know that there are a lot of places. There are like a surprising amount of places in the world that you hear about that just have like a bunch of cats hanging around. Like, you hear about that at Disneyland and stuff, right? You just like go to Disneyland and there's just a bunch of wild cats that are just like just chilling, from what I hear. I don't remember that experience specifically from when I went to Disneyland, but I have heard that anecdotally from a lot of people too. Just like a bunch of stray cats just like hanging out. And honestly, that makes Disney even more magical than it otherwise would be. The cats in your neighborhood make their own park. That's a fair point. You know what? Cats cannot be contained in a park. They have to decide where the park is for themselves. Cats are not fully domesticated. Leashing cats is possible, but not really something they enjoy. I have a neighbor who takes her cat for, like, walks. I see her out and about sometimes. I'll always remember the first time I saw that, because I was like, I was walking from, like, relatively far along, like, ahead of her in the sidewalk. Like, I was walking towards her, far enough away that I could not tell that it was a cat on the leash. And so I saw, I just saw her, like, walking what I assumed was a dog. I was like, oh, it's a cute little dog, because it looked like it was just, like, a very cute little, like, white dog. But then, out of nowhere, this dog, quote-unquote, runs over to a tree nearby and just starts climbing the tree. And I'm like, that's not a dog. That is decidedly not a dog. I ain't ever seen a dog climb a tree. I'm not saying it's not possible, but I feel like it's not that spontaneous of a decision for the dog. You've known cats who think they are dogs and actively ask for walks? Cats are just, like, on another level. I don't know what it is about cats, but they're so smart. What the dog doing? Some dogs can climb trees, specifically the kind you had called feists, but it's definitely not the same way as a cat. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt there are some talented dogs out there that can climb many a tree, but cats got them beat for sure. The majority of cats, anyway. Some cats are smart, yours has fluff for brains. Climbing dogs sounds terrifying, not gonna lie. I think it would be cute. Depending on the dog, I guess. Like, if Cujo is climbing up after you, then maybe that's a little scary, but, you know, just your average little... Imagine like a little Bichon Shih Tzu climbing up after you. That's a nice little mental image. You've seen dogs climb over fences. Fences are a bit easier to climb than trees, though, to be fair. Like, if they're those, like, metal fences with, like the loops in them. I feel like that's a lot more open to climbing than just, like, the bark of a tree. Ancient Fruit Day will be Monday, so tomorrow, which actually, you know what, Sarasota Pop, thank you for the reminder. We need to get a farmer's lunch. Good shout. Need to draw something to prove me wrong. I'm strangely looking forward to it. I like being proven wrong because it means I get to learn something. Contrary to popular opinion. Alright, we're good, right? We're good for the day? Lock it in. Imagine Cerberus climbing a tree. I feel like Cerberus is bigger than the vast majority of trees that are climbable. Like, maybe Cerberus could climb, like, a redwood tree? Like, the largest redwood tree known to man? Or just your average oak that you see in the local park? Probably not. Wait, did I... I was gonna say, wait, what happened to my farmer's lunch? I ate it before I went to bed! Oh, no! That's okay, it's okay. It's one farmer's lunch wasted. That is unfortunate, but we'll just eat another one here. I'm telling you, my brain gets confuzzled. It gets confused easily, especially towards the end of a stream after I've been doing all these little rote tasks for so long. I get easily confused, I'm sorry. It's alright. There are more farmer's lunches where that came from. Not many more, but there are still more. I was just so lost. I was thinking about Cerberus climbing a tree. And I was like, I was loving the picture. My mental image of Cerberus, by the way, will forever and always be the version of Cerberus that appears in My Little Pony. It's so funny when he first appears, too. It's just like, it's just in the middle of like a normal episode. And then all of a sudden, this giant black three-headed like demon of a dog jumps out over the houses and like And it's just like, I'm here now. It's so good. Oh, he's so cute, too. Eating before bed can also relate to that. Beatrix was just getting a little hungry. She has been doing a lot of sleeping, to be fair. A heck of a lot of sleeping and not a lot of eating. Speaking of sleeping, has anyone else been playing Pokemon Sleep? I got into it just like 2 days ago or so. Obviously, there's not a lot of actual playing that goes on in that game, but I'm having a good time with it so far. Chat, what's your sleep style? According to Pokemon Sleep, I'm a slumbering style. I'm a slumbering sleeper. I'm not much of a dozer. I'm more of a slumberer. I don't know what the one in the middle is. I don't remember. Didn't like it at first because the tutorials were way too much for you right when you were waking up or going to sleep. I kind of had a hunch that the tutorials would be, like, a little much, because Pokemon games kind of tend that way these days. So, when I first got Pokemon Sleep, I was like, I'm going to open it up and, like, go through whatever tutorial nonsense there is, like, a couple hours before I go to bed. Ooh, a train is passing through the valley. You know what? We haven't seen a train in a while. I'll leave the Junimos to do their thing, and I'll go see if I can catch this train. Yeah, I opened it up like a couple hours beforehand just to get it out of the way, and I'm glad that I did because, holy moly. Get some train emojis in chat, please. Maybe we'll get lucky with the little leprechaun shoes. I don't think we've gotten them yet on this farm. What's Pokemon Sleep? It's just an app that you can download for free. And basically, you can, like, discover new Pokemon as you sleep. You put your phone, like, on your bed while you're sleeping. Just, like, upside down. It can play some relaxing noises and stuff as well to help you sleep if you need that. And then, it, like, tracks your sleeping patterns. You can discover new Pokemon. And their different sleep styles. It's a lot of fun. It's a cute little idea. Not sponsored, by the way. In a big bed, you're an action star in your sleep? What the heck is this? What is this graffiti? Is this a portent of doom? There's like an evil skull and crossbones and like a sickly looking person. And then it just says hi. Zuzu City Bruisers. Leprechaun shoes, what? They're just sitting up there on the little platform. Look at that. Two double leprechaun shoes? Excuse me? Huh? Bro, what are the odds of that? What are the odds of that? Holy moly. If only I actually had a use for double leprechaun shoes. I guess I can, like, custom tailor some shoes. Yo, that might be the awakening we need for a new outfit. Obviously, they don't match Beatrix's current outfit, but we can definitely make an outfit work around that at some point in the near future. Extra shoes for Iota, if only. It's 2 shoes. We got a whole pair of shoes. I've never seen that. Double leprechaun shoes? I thought leprechaun shoes were, like, relatively rare. Maybe they're not as rare as I think. Maybe that's just, you know, like a once-in-a-lifetime kind of event. I don't know. Leprechaun shoes sell for 10 million gold, if only. The first leprechaun shoes brought me extra luck. Enough luck to get the second leprechaun shoes. Oh, I got lost. Chat, I was lost for so long. What happened? Chat, what happened? It was so dark, I was so scared. Oh my gosh, it feels so, it's so good to be back to normal. I was lost in the depths of the fiber optic cables deep beneath the ocean. mining for packets, trying as hard as I can to force them through to YouTube servers. It was crazy. It's the year 2045. Oh no, what did I miss? What did I miss? Oh my gosh. Thank you for waiting. Thank you. Holy, the leprechauns, they came back for their shoes. Alright, well, that's probably a sign that I need to end the stream pretty soon here. So why don't we, we put away our leprechaun shoes. I got some more cheese and stuff here. We're setting up for a nice big sell day tomorrow. I gotta get it done before the internet strikes back. I'm currently sitting at a nice solid green bar of internet according to OBS. So tomorrow we'll do a little sell day once I get everything set in stone here. I want to make sure I save my leprechaun shoes. I need to go harvest. We got 11 magma geodes as well. You know what? I'm just going to sell those magma geodes. Ooh, pardon me. Sell the magma geodes. They're part of the... Just add them to the pile of shippables, which is always nice. Expanding the shippables is never a bad thing. The shoes were too powerful. The internet was not ready for 2 leprechaun shoes to drop at once. It's true. No one's ever seen that good of luck in history, basically. By the way, if anyone is not seeing the stream right now, can we get some F5s in chat? F5 for refresh. Refresh to get caught up with the live stream. Even if you are live, maybe hit F5 because that could make a difference for sure in what time you're caught up to. Quick F5. How much have we managed to make today? We're gonna find that out tomorrow once we do all our selling. We got a lot of ancient fruit to sell, 2 harvests worth, as well as a bunch of other goodies. I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes. Oceana, welcome on in. You're back just in time. I'm also back. Back from the depths of a lost internet connection. All right. Pre-gather any animal stuff or nah? We could pre-gather the animal stuff. That's actually not a bad idea. Why don't we do that? Just to, you know, that way we're not stressing about running down there and trying to make it back to Pierre's in time. That way we'll just have most, if not all, the stuff we need ready to go up here. I think that's a smart move. That way it's saved just in case. Good call. Very good call, Miss Poundrum. Always full of good ideas. I respect it. Alright, let's go do that. I do have to be careful. Very careful, because we've made a lot of progress today as far as like harvesting stuff, the leprechaun shoes, all that good stuff. So I have to really, really make sure not to accidentally pet any farm animals. Much as I would love to pet all of you so much. What the heck? I can't get in. I can't get into that barn, dude. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I gotta go get my scythe then, at the very least. I'll get my scythe, and I could get my axe as well, but I want as much room as possible to shepherd animal goods from one to the other. No stealth chicken. At this point, I might as well wait until... might as well wait until the animals go back into their buildings for the night, because that happens at like 5 p.m., so it should be happening when I go down there anyway. Grab one of those real quick. Just might as well keep this going if I'm up here. Alright. Punch the fiber? I was trying to. Apparently you can only punch fiber when you're in the mines, though. Thanks for the refresh reminder, no worries. Hopefully most people are relatively caught up right now. If I accidentally pet, you'll die on the inside. What if I pet on purpose? What then? Oh no! All right. Oh no, you're safe. You can make it. I thought that cow had gotten trapped somehow and was not able to make it back to the barn. I was about to be so sad. I mean, we could obviously just free her with the scythe, but all right. Holy moly! You can indeed punch fiber. I learned that during a stint in Fiber's farm. You're capable of punching fiber, at least when it's in the mines. In the mines, you can punch it. Pretty decent collection of milk here, I'd say. Almost like half of a full stack of large iridium milk. It's hard to go wrong with that, honestly. All right. Let's just focus on the large brown eggs for right. Oh, I don't have enough space for all that. All right, well that's fine. I'll need to come back anyway, so. All right, large brown eggs. That's a lot of large brown eggs, dude. Holy moly. Like, just looking at this, just gathering the produce from our animals and getting ready to sell it has already got me hyped up. Can you imagine when we actually get to sell all of it? We got some big money incoming for sure. Alright, put all this away. Much as we can fit in here. Which is all of it, actually, which is nice. Alright, sort that out. Very satisfying. Okay. Go. Actually, I don't need my scythe anymore. I might as well pop that away. I probably will need to do multiple trips anyway. Yeah, the goat milk will keep for cheese. Don't worry, I have not forgotten about that. That's ingrained, locked permanently in the psyche. Do not sell the goat milk. The large goat milk, anyway. I don't even know if we have any other non-large goat milk, so... was there anything left in this? Oh, there was definitely stuff left in here. Boop, 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 boop. I did not mean to throw that on the ground, but it's okay. I'll just get it when I come back. That's fine. Coffee. I'm not super concerned about speeding up this process. All right, and then we'll come back for one last inventory here. Because we don't need to get to Pierre right now. Tomorrow we need to get to Pierre. But even for then, if we have all of our stuff up at the house and ready to go, we probably won't need that much in the way of coffee. Alright. Store as much as I can in here as well. Let's build up. Is there a second place I can put more of this stuff? I can just use the resource chest for right now. I'm not too fussed about it. It's only going to be in there for like a day. Should do my due diligence here. Alright. The disrespect for the duck feathers? I bear no ill will towards the duck feathers. They just happen to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. I'm going back for them right now as well, so like... Come on, give me some credit here. I have the utmost of respect for Dubnium, which is why I didn't throw his feathers on the ground. 9 iridium duck feathers. I can't even pretend that they were like a worse quality duck feather now or anything. That was going to be my next plan of attack. Oh gosh, seeing the stars change like that was kind of abrupt. I'd actually be better using normal goat milk rather than large since I've got casks. But since all my goats now produce large milk, it's a moot point. Yeah, you're not wrong. Although it would take longer in the casks if I started with just basic quality goat cheese, which is what you get from normal goat milk. So I don't know. It would probably balance out in the end, especially because I'm not filling out the casks every time anyway. All right, this pops into here for right now. Perfect. Do that. Set up one more there. As well grab these, get ready to ship them tomorrow. All right, tomorrow is our big day. Are we ready? Is everyone ready for Pierre? Pierre is gonna give us so much money. We're at 3.23 million. We actually didn't spend that much money, if any money, on much stuff this time. So we're sitting at a nice clean 3.23 million. We're locked and loaded with all of our sellables ready and willing. We have exactly 200 jade. I did not notice, but I'm excited for that. That means Skull Caverns tomorrow. Not tomorrow in-game, but for like tomorrow's stream. We'll definitely do a little Skull Caverning. It's a spelunking. Alright. Few more fall seeds. We might as well, I guess, while we're waiting for Pierre to open, we might as well just do this, right? There's not much more. Well, I guess I can be a little bit more productive. I can go get my mushrooms out of the cave. All that good stuff. Gonna wait until tomorrow for our fruit trees, obviously. Cheese press? Cheese press, you're not wrong. I don't know why I so consistently forget about the cheese press. You'd think that after all this time I would have it locked in, but for whatever reason it's not. It's just not there. I think it's because it does process just so fast. Alright, and we'll just do this basically until Pierre is ready to open. Make as much ancillary income as we can. And then get that bag, honey. Chat, what do you think? Are we looking at 4 million today? Do you think we can make almost $800,000 with all of our sellables today? As a reminder, we got all this from the eggs onward. And we got this entire chest, except for these large goat milks, basically. Do you think this looks like 800,000 or more? I don't know. Only one way to find out, though. Want to sell the biggest stacks first? I'm kind of here. I kind of like that idea, actually, yeah. Like, what if we just get everything that we know is going to sell for the most and sell it all at once? Just have, like, a big dopamine rush instead of doing it all namby-pamby. I don't think anyone can even hear me right now. Okay, just get these seeds done. And we're gonna pause it. Okay. I want my dopamine. Please. Please. Hello. Hello. Can anyone hear me? Can anyone hear me? Wait, I think we're actually back. You can hear, it's back. But dude, we gotta sell this stuff. Today we're not trying to beat the deadline to get to Pierre's. Today we're trying to beat JojaMart interrupting our internet packets as they make it to the YouTube server. Alright. We gotta go. We gotta go start selling stuff. Alright. Now I've got you all back here. You don't hear anything. Someone get Hollis to refresh. In fact, everyone do a quick refresh. Refresh and reset. F5. F5's in chat. Alright, it is past 9 a.m. now, so we're officially on payday watch. Let me get all my shippables. I think there were there any dinosaur eggs or anything kicking around? Let's get the shippables. Alright, shippable. What else is shippable here? Red mushrooms, dinosaur eggs. And that's it, right? This is all our shippables. So glad I so glad I pre-gathered now. Man, it's not just the internet that's failing, it's also my voice that's failing. It's been 3,000 years. Alright. I think this is all of our shippables. Alright, sell. Perfect. Selling small things first is a fun idea, but maybe big stuff first because we're working on borrowed internet time. I like the idea of working up from, like, small things to all of our big money makers, but also I'm with you. I feel like let's just go for the big stacks. Let's go for the biggest stacks we got. We got 405 large milk. You know what? I'm not in the business of doing it this way, actually. I think I'm just gonna spam click like I normally do and just rip off the band-aid. It's gonna be faster that way no matter what. So let's just spam everything out of here. Get everything that we can. Not these. And go. Alright, oh, I also need... I don't really need the speed buff right now. I can put on a speed buff when I get home. It's a little too cumbersome to swap that around right now. I-ho iota. Away! I am shipping some stuff because I've either shipped it previously due to it being a randomizer goal, or it doesn't count for the shipping collection. Everything else I need to sell directly to Pierre, though. Alright. First big batch. We're looking to get to at least 4 million gold today. Not off exactly this batch alone, but this should be a big chunk of it, especially with this right here. Oh, baby! Alright. Quick 3.56 million. Don't worry, Pierre. I got a lot more batches incoming. I hope you have your checkbook out and ready. Great start. Great start. 3.5's off. We're almost at 3.6 even. Rounds up to 3.6. Remember coffee. I will pump Beatrix full of a little bit of coffee. Where's my espresso? Espresso, super meal. Here we go. This is what it's all about. This is what it's all about. Maximum peak efficiency activated. All right. Grab all this. All right, we're still just avoiding the goat milk. Everything else here is good to go. That's our ancient fruit supply and everything. This is only 2 harvests of ancient fruit, and it's still going to be pretty huge, I think. We zoomin'. I am speed. I missed the goat cheese. In the cheese press, I think you mean. Either way. We'll go back for that. But for now, I'm here for the money. It's all about that money, honey. How is that 500,000 gold? What? Jeez Louise. That was like 400,000, but still. Holy moly, dude. We're over 4 million already, and we're not even like halfway through our stuff. I mean, we're through the most expensive stuff, so I don't know how much more we're gonna get, but 4 million and counting. Because one harvest of ancient fruit is base 75k, and we had a lot of higher quality ancient fruit in there too, so. Plus the iridium quality goat cheese, that was a big one. That was a big win right there. All right, put this away. Get a new one started just to be efficient about it. Keep it going. Not these. Are you gonna get everything else in one trip here? I don't think so. I think we're gonna need to do one last trip for some duck feathers. That's fine. Keep it going. Almost halfway to 10 million. Over 40% of the way there. This journey is taking longer than I think I even initially thought it would from the outset when we first got the gold clock, but I'm happy that it's finally starting to come together here. 4.14 million. That was another like 100k right there. And just a few duck feathers to boot. Yeah, the ancient fruit. Can you imagine next payday on tomorrow's stream after we get like, I don't know, like 5, 6, 7, however many more ancient fruit harvests we're gonna get? I am so excited. Did I plant crops or did we give up on crops? Crops are a mainstay right now. We got a lot of ancient fruit. Ancient fruit is the only crop. It's the one we're primarily focused on. I also need to remember to make 138 ancient seeds. But that should be relatively easy. All right, a little bit more to boot. Gets us over 4.15 million. It's a good day. Tomorrow, we break 5 million. We're going to hit the halfway point tomorrow. That much I can promise you. Tyler Watson, thank you for being a member for 8 months at the Positron level. I greatly appreciate the support. 2/3 of the way to a year. How the time flies, right? All right, I'll leave this. Actually, no, I should just do this. Just get it done. It's ready. It's here to go. It's fine. It might throw off my schedule a little bit. So satisfying to watch. The paydays are always the best part. They really live up to their name of being a true payday. All right, get the inventory set up rolling once more, like so. Actually, it's more like this. All right. And the cycle continues ever onward. But that's going to have to wait until next time. I forgot about the shippables. I forgot about the shippables. Ooh, another 30,000 in the bank. It all adds up. It all adds up. The keg? I did forget to put one in the keg. You're not wrong. That's all right. It'll put our schedule back on track where it's supposed to be anyway, because I normally harvest the keg on Wednesday. It's fine. All right. The gold clock. Can you smell it? Can you smell it? I can't quite smell the gold ions yet, but it's not going to be that much longer now before we do. Mr. Wizard, bring me a clock. In a few more streams anyway. I'm very much looking forward to that. But for now, until tomorrow. Oh my gosh, Ink Mousey, right at the end here, gifting 5 memberships. Thank you so much for the generosity. I greatly appreciate that, Ink Mousey. Thank you greatly. I really appreciate that. If you got yourself gifted a membership by Ink Mousey, please use your first emojis to thank her. That is very generous. Thank you so much. Always love to see that. And on that lovely, kind note, I'm going to get the heck out of here. You all have a wonderful rest of your day. However long it might take. Be good to one another. Be good to yourselves. And I will see you, hopefully, tomorrow. Barring any other internet-related shenanigans. Hopefully it'll all have been ironed out by then. Either way, I'm going to try to see you tomorrow. But until then, I'll leave you with the usual fan art compilation. Thank you all so much for the fun times. This is Argon Matrix, signing on out. Thank you and have a good night, everybody. Bye-bye.